Good evening. So I started the friggin' countdown early. I just wanted to get on today. Clock's been at 0 for ages. You're lying to me, yourself, you're lying. You're debating what guys might get sainthood. Well, we've got a lot that we need to do between now and then, I'll tell you. Jared Small, thank you so much for the prime. Kirby Glover, thank you for the 4 months. I appreciate you supporting the stream, brother. Here for the UCL bottle stream? Yeah, all right. Hopefully not. Hopefully we win the Champions League. I'm freaking ready. I am ready. I know this team is good enough to do this. We absolutely deserve it. Let's fit 9 seasons after we started with no badges or playing experience. That is unbelievable. Faster than I could have dreamed. We're on the precipice of the 3rd ever treble. Obviously it's with the smaller of the 2 domestic trophies, but it's still the 3rd ever treble in England. Like when, domestic trophy, Premier League, Champions League. Just caught up with the latest Zealand live vid. Dude, if you caught up with the latest Zealand live vid, you are ready to freaking go, dude. Is the EPL a Farmers League? No Champions League semis and English nationals are leaving to find higher levels of success in other leagues. No, the Premier League's not a Farmers League. Financially speaking, the Premier League is still basically unstoppable in terms of like what it's going to be able to spend. And unlike Saudi Arabia, it is also, has a ton of domestic fan support and has access to the Champions League and everything. And so it's able to build up kind of, the Premier League dominance, financially speaking, is inevitable. The Premier League not getting a top 2 spot when it comes to the coefficient thing, like right now, I think it's Italy and Germany, right? Where's that coefficient thing at? I need to pull that up. I literally just Googled coefficient thing. Hold on, coefficient. European clubs football news. Will the Premier League get a 5th Champions League place next season? Probably not, based off what I've seen. Yeah, so like Italy and Germany are the top 2 teams in the coefficient. England really should be untouchable in this, but they're actually in 3rd. Like it's really fun. Like Portugal's in 9th, which is crazy. It's like behind the Czech Republic because Victoria Pilsen's popping off. Buddhist Punk, thank you for the 21 months. Once met a guy who invented the windowsill. What a ledge. B+. Alpha Barracuda, thank you for the 16 months. Medical Car, thank you. Oh, I didn't realize I was going to cut the rest of that off. Let's hope you don't choke the UCL. I haven't seen you win it live and would love for it to happen. Thank you, Medical Car. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 26 months. What do I think of the FA Cup changes? I'll get to that in a second. Alpha Barracuda had a dad joke. There was a dad that had twin daughters. He named one Kate and the other Duplicate. Duplicate. All right. Yeah, no, I'm cool with that. I can read that and not die a little inside. Thank you for yeah. I'm going to go B-. I'm going B- on that. Liverpool did this treble in 1984. It's before the Premier League existed, though, so nobody cares. Mike, no, Mike, thank you. I did not know that. Pre-Premier League trebles? What is this? Do you see the FA Cup are making changes to the FA Cup rounds? Yes. I mean, that's what Medical Car was just asking about. Mark Talbot, thank you for the 20 months, dude. I always see you in chat while I'm preparing the stream and everything. It's always fun to see you. Gadget, thank you for the 3 years. Oh, head of the live channel, editor for Zealandism. It's Gadget. Da, 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 da. Thank you for the 3 years, dude. It's been 3 years since we met. That's pretty wild. JRicky, editor for the live channel as well. Oh, If you enjoy the live channel, the praise is to Gadget and JRicky. Tomleggosaurus does some spot edits for them as well. The whole team is on. And we have such a team that's able to get you guys stuff and do things like catch the live channel up before this stream today because you guys subscribed. So thank you so much for that. Sing of the Song Style, thank you for the tier 1. Rambling Epic, thank you for the 46 months in the tier 3. Oh my God. That is such a long time, Rambling Epic. So say your stream's been a great source of distraction for me recently. I had to say goodbye to my cat last week, and my partner lost her dad the following day. I've been tuning into your streams to escape. Dude, I am so sorry. I am glad that this community and these streams are a welcome escape from that sort of stuff. But time heals all. Joe Dave, thank you for the 6 months. I appreciate it. Congrats to the Silver Bacon Rosemaster. Thank you for the 7 months. Klaus Jopling, thank you so much for the 8 months, dude. We're counting up. Thank you for spending $5 Jeff Bezos money. Tubbs, thank you for the 28 months. Oh my goodness, so we're on a, what is going on? A raise, thank you for the 5 months. Gary's friggin' fired up, chat. Gary is gassed. Chat's popping off a little bit. All right, chat's popping off a little bit. If you win the UCL, is the save over? Yeah, dude, we've ascended to the highest level of club football. If that happens, when is the Manor Lords stream, bro? Let me tell you. I know we've got massive Football Manager going on right now. I have emailed. So like sometimes you do sponsorships or whatever, and I don't even care about that. I have emailed Manor Lord 3 times. Trying to get an early access key to that game. I have sworn up and down I will stream it. I want to play Manor Lords so bad. I DM'd their Twitter account. I emailed their contact like 3 times. My agent, my manager, they're all trying to get in touch with Manor Lord because I'm like, I want to play this game. Hey, thank you so much for the Prime. Thanks for spending $5 of Jeff Bezos money. Omi, thank you for spending $5 of Jeff Bezos' money. Calvin25, thank you for spending $5 of Jeff Bezos' money for 23 months. So close to that diamond bacon, dude. You are going to get it 1 month away with Jeff Bezos' money. Oh, but no, I'm like I am trying so hard to get a key to play Manor Lord. Early. It looks fantastic, and I really, really want to play it. Just do some Zealand at night streams playing Manor Lord. It's a great looking game. You know me, I love strategy games. I love history games. Manor Lord's just a freaking... It's one of those games that my friend told me about it like 2 years ago. I've been tracking it for so long. Like the development of Manor Lords, and like a new highlight will come out of Manor Lords. I'll be like, yo, I gotta check that out, dude. What? I know it doesn't come out for like 2 weeks though, but a ton of creators already have it, and I don't know how. I'm sitting here, I'm like, brother, I will stream your game, please. What's Manor Lord? Oh, it's just a game, but is it just a game? It's the most wish-listed game on Steam, actually. So basically, you just like, pretty, I don't want to say pretty classic. I don't think there's any game like it, but it's kind of, you like build a medieval village and try to survive, and like you have to build, you can build up an army from the people. It's like if you ever played Banished. Yeah, it's an indie strategy game still in development. Haha. Combines medieval city building and real-time battles, so it's all like real-time kind of build up this I don't know. I have been watching like highlights of this game's development for 2 years. I'm so freaking excited for it. Oh, Roper, thank you for the Prime. Thank you for the 6 months, dude. Congrats on your Silver Bacon. I appreciate it. You get to be a minor feudal lord. Yeah. Living in a manor. Oh, it looks so good. I love games like that, man. I love games like that. Yeah, there's combat. The combat's real time. Obviously, I don't know the finer points of it because I've never frigging played the game. But a ton of people have been streaming it the last couple of days, and I'm like, let me stream it! I'll fire up the stream at like 9 p.m. Just friggin' play Manor Lords. More modern version of Banished. Yeah, it's Banished, but like with fighting in a wider world kind of outside of your plot. You know, there's like a wider world going on. I don't think it's quite like Age of Empires. Banished and Mountain Blade had a baby. Yes, it's a little bit like Banished and Mountain Blade had a baby, except I don't think you control like an individual character. I think you control like you're omniscient. You know what I mean? I don't think you're like riding. It's not like Mountain Blade where you're just riding around, sing, you know. Servalor, thank you for 45 months. Oh my God. Still, why did you not include R9 in the best 11? I know, Servalor. I didn't include R9 in the best 11 because our front three was Ronaldo, Messi, and Pele. But I like, you know, R9 would probably be on the substitutes bench, right? But we did a 4-3-3, and that was my front three. Yeah, if we win the dude, we get in the save today. If we win the Champions League, the save is over. We will have gone. Our goal at the beginning of the save was to get to the top of the game. The top of the game being winning a major league, winning the Champions League, you know, being the, you know, 5-star reputation, which we're already there, dude. We're literally already there. We have full 5-star reputation. I am like, you know, Ancelotti, Pep, Zealand. This is our 9th season of management. We are so there. What's the next challenge? Oh, we are going to start some other football manager saves. I'm not just going to like not play football manager. Who do you think I am, dude? But I know like we'll do shorter football manager saves, like, you know, couple of seasons instead of, you know, this could take eons. I had no idea how long this was going to take. Those are my attributes as a manager also. That's how I'm looking. That's how frosty I'm looking. Nice dugout. Thank you. I can make it disappear and reappear. I always forget I have that. Hockey Soda, thank you for the 37 months. Pale Ginger, I appreciate you. J-Lab, I appreciate you. You keep me honest. You know, sometimes we don't need to be in the dugout. Yeah, the adaptability doesn't change. But that is hilarious because I literally speak fluent Sesotho, French, Dutch, and English. Feel like my adaptability should be 21 out of 20. I learned Sesotho I was managing in South Africa so long, man. I am fluent in Sesotho. How many of you are fluent in Sesotho? That's what I thought. Okay. As an American who came to football late in life, can someone explain the whole R9, R7? So R9 is Ronaldo Nazario. He was a Brazilian striker, won the World Cup in 2002, won the Ballon d'Or at the age of 21, generally considered probably the best striker of the modern era. Like if you say Pelé is not in the modern era, like the best pure complete forward. R7 would be Cristiano Ronaldo because he wore 7 most of the time. R6, I'm pretty sure is Rainbow Six Siege. You have to talk to Jenksy about that. It's a bug? Yes, it is a bug. Your adaptability does not change. So if you are going to start a journeyman, make sure that you put a lot of points in your adaptability early. You know what I mean? How long have I been managing at Spurs? I took over in December of 2029. It is now May of 2032, so about 2.5 years. This is our second full season. We managed a half season when we first got here. We actually won the Europa League that season. So our first year, we ended the trophy drought for Spurs. Our second year, we were in the running for the treble until very late in the season. We lost the Carabao Cup in the semifinal 1-0 to Nottingham Forest on aggregate. We lost the FA Cup final 1-0 to Chelsea. We lost in the Champions League semifinal on a 97th minute penalty to Real Madrid in the second leg, and we lost the Premier League by a point. When I tell you last season was probably the most painful flop I've ever had on Football Manager, I'm being dead serious. But this season we bounced back. This season we bounced back enthusiastically. We won the Carabao Cup in dramatic fashion in the final. 2-1 against Chelsea, 2 goals from defender Jorel Hato, who has had a penchant for scoring big goals in big matches after he made a catastrophic mistake to give Chelsea their goal. We then went on to win the Premier League. We have already won it. We won it with 3 matches left to play. We have ended Arsenal's 5 consecutive league titles And for the first time since 1961, Arsenal are the champions of the English league system. So we have overturned our poor fortune and our tough beats that we took last year. And now we are, of course, in the Champions League semifinal, where we are up 3-1 after a 3-1 win in Bavaria, and we come home. We're playing the second leg at home against Bayern Munich with a 2-goal lead. Real Madrid beat Barcelona 2-0, so we got revenge on Chelsea in a cup final. We are aiming for revenge against Real Madrid. It looks likely that if we make the final, it will be us and Real Madrid for a Champions League title. That's where we're at. Render, Marcus Render, thank you for the 23 months. Oh, come on, I know who I'm playing now. Am I still in the FA Cup? No. We lost in extra time to the best team in the championship, but you know what? The quad's never been done. That's why it's so hard. We got to the last 16 of the FA Cup, and we had a game where, we had an injury. We were down to 10 men for the entirety of extra time, and they scored on a set piece, literally the 120th minute. But then they actually made the semifinal. So shout out to Sunderland, and they nearly beat Liverpool, but it's City Liverpool for the FA Cup title. But yeah, so we were not on for the quadruple, or I would be shouting that instead of treble, I'd be shouting that instead of treble. Wishing you many positive emotions. I appreciate that. You can't beat Carlo Magno. Who's that? Do I have a preferred Champions League final opponent? Look, I'm over here talking about how I would love to get revenge against Real Madrid. I'd rather play Barcelona. I feel like I'd rather play Barcelona. Real Madrid is so very good at what they do. Even though Barcelona's top of the league, I feel like I'd rather play Barcelona. They're both really good. I mean, it'll be a Champions League final either way. We've got to get through Bayern first. We got a 2-goal lead. We're at home. We've been amazing at home, obviously. Yeah, look at Rejovic, though. Champions League, Rejovic has 8 assists. He leads all players in the Champions League with assists. Kasper Gongsted's tied here. 3 Player of the Match awards for Kazuma Kanda. Dang. Oh, Leo Campana. That dude plays with Julian Gressel. Oh, yeah, which one of you guys have listened to the Player Manager podcast? How many of you guys listen to my new podcast with Julian Gressel from Inter Miami? Be honest. Yearly Puma, thank you for the 18 months. Loving it? Okay, awesome. I'm looking for feedback. We're 6 episodes in. You have a podcast? Oh, sus. Didn't know it existed. Yes, it does. I realize I probably forgot to talk about it. Me, but only on episode 3. That's fair enough, dude. But yeah, I've got a podcast with a guy that plays on Inter Miami, U.S. International, Julian Gressel. We talk a lot about what it's like to play with Messi and Suarez and all that. We just kind of shoot the breeze about that, talk about MLS, talk about we even talked about the Masters in the last episode, because apparently Julian Gressel's an incredible golfer. This is not going to surprise you, but apparently I'm not. Told Julian to get a new microphone. Dude, once we get some sponsors on the podcast, Julian will get a new microphone, all right? We're still very new. We're literally 6 episodes in. It's called Player Manager. Plugging your own podcast on your own straight. Hey, where else am I supposed to plug it, Tom? Sort of did it. I didn't talk about it. I forgot to. I did. I forgot to advertise my own podcast. I did. Where can I watch it? Well, there's no YouTube channel for it yet. We're still figuring out what podcast platforms we're going to kind of work with. But there's no YouTube channel for it yet. There is an Instagram and a Twitter at Player Manager Pod. That's fair. I've thought about starting a Zealand gaming channel for a little while. Maybe that's something I could do on that. I don't know. Wouldn't count on it anytime soon, though, Clueless Morgan. I got a lot on my plate right now trying to, work on all the projects we're working on. Like Zealandism. Tough now. Thank you for the Prime. Thank you for the 4 months. I appreciate you supporting the stream with $5 of Jeff Bezos' money. But Clueless Morgan, unlike Football Manager when I started, there is an incredibly healthy, diverse, in terms of like mindset and content, group of people around Crusader Kings. You can dive into that YouTube sphere and find your Zealand for Crusader Kings. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? How many projects don't we know about yet? Maybe 2. But Zealandism was a big one, and we had no idea how it was going to go, but it has generally gone really well and been a lot of fun. So if you guys are enjoying that, and obviously the podcast was another one, the Player Manager podcast. So if you guys, if you didn't know it existed, it exists. The first episode literally went viral of the Player Manager podcast. If you saw any news articles about Messi speaking English with his teammates or like tweets or whatever, that came from our podcast. The first episode, he just talked about how him and Messi were speaking English to each other, and it was like kind of funny on the preseason tour they were on. Yeah, we accidentally broke some serious news. We didn't do that on purpose. Have I had time to watch the Schweinsteiger interview? It was really good. No, I just like when I kind of woke up this morning. I woke up a bit late this morning. When I woke up this morning, I really got hit with a few different headlines about like him saying Jose Mourinho made him train with the U16s, but I haven't watched I haven't watched it yet. I should. Apparently Nagelsmann's on his way back to Bayern. I love that. Nagelsmann, yes. He's an incredible coach, and him leaving Bayern was stupid in the first place. Feel like there's been zero struggle for you picking Zealandism topics. Has it felt easy? Yeah, I mean, there's always something. I am full of so much hot air. There is always something I can talk about for 10 minutes. Although I will say, one that's going to come out today, I don't know when it comes out. One of the ones that comes out today is just really stupid. It's exceptionally stupid. I'll be talking about the MLS rule changes. I saw somebody posted that in the What's Happening section. If you are in the subsection of the Discord, you are privy to like our kind of mini Reddit here where we post about the different news articles. Obviously, these are helpful for Zealandism and whatever. But I saw somebody posted about the MLS rule changes. They're really interesting if you haven't seen this stuff, by the way. Let me know what you guys think of these. These are going to go into effect in April also. And we're just chilling, let everybody get in before we start our Champions League match on FM. The off-field treatment rule. So there's 3 rule changes. One's the off-field treatment rule. If a player with a suspected injury remains on the ground for more than 15 seconds, the referee will stop play and wave the medical crew onto the field to evaluate the player. When safe, the player will be removed and remain off the field for a minimum of 2 minutes for further assessment and treatment. So this is supposed to do 2 things. This takes the pressure off the medical staff to try and get them back in the field as quickly as possible, and it also prevents flopping for flopping's sake because they're off the field for 2 minutes. Burnington, thank you for the 9 months. Congrats on your Twitch child. Burning Benton. Nice, Eric Magstar. Thank you for the 28 months. You're closing in. Looking good with that diamond bacon, by the way. Macers, thank you for the 7 months. I appreciate y'all supporting the stream. Hugh, thank you for the 6 months. 50. If you're down for 15 seconds, the referee stops play, and then you're out for 2 minutes. So this is already implemented in the MLS Next Pro. And continued through the entirety of the 2023 season, allowed medical staffs time to treat players while also allowing match play to resume quickly. Exceptions for the off-field treatment rule include instances of potential head injury, goalkeeper injuries, serious medical events, and fouls that resulted in at least a yellow card. So then that is an exception to the rule, and you're able to kind of, you're able to perhaps come back in the field faster or whatever. So there are exceptions. I should have mentioned that earlier. Like if if the foul resulted in a yellow or red card, head injury, goalkeeper injuries, and serious medical events. Forrester, thank you for the 3 years, dude. Congrats to the Z Bacon. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Yeah, okay, so with the exceptions, I think this rule is really good. There's also this one is my favorite. There's a timed substitution rule that MLS was testing last year that will be implemented in April of this year at MLS. Maximizing effective match time. The time substitution rule requires that a substituted player exit the field within 10 seconds. Failure to exit from any point on the field within 10 seconds will cause the incoming player to wait for a 60-second holding period before entering the game at the next stoppage. During the holding period and prior to the substitute entering, the team will play down a player. Exceptions to the rule include injury and goalkeeper substitutions. So if you get substituted off, you have 10 seconds to get off the field or that player can't come in for a minute. You can leave the field from any point. So like if you're on the far side, you just step off the field. You know what I mean? That's great. And according to so MLS was testing this in their like reserve league. During the 2023 season, 99.7% of the more than 3,200 substitutions were completed in 10 seconds or less. Yeah, who would have thought? Who would have thought that they could get off the field? I don't think this is stupid at all. I think this is great. You finally don't have to deal with those like walk around the stadium, you know. Oh my God, yes. Oh. I think this is fantastic. Dude, I don't care where you are on the field. A light jog will get you off the field in 10 seconds. We're not talking about causing serious. And there is an exception for injury and goalkeeper substitutions. So the official clearly has leeway to say, like, if the guy's actually hurt and can't get off the field fast enough, even if it's like a tweak or he's limping or something, the referee has the leeway to be like, okay. But yeah, but I think MLS is cooking here. And I am the first person in line to dump on MLS, you know, when I feel like they need dumping on. I think MLS is cooking here. The off-field treatment rule prevents time wasting and takes pressure off of the medical staff to try and turn a player around as quickly as possible. Double whammy of goodness. Time substitution rule clearly works because they put it in the reserve thing, and 99.7% of substitutions happen in less than 10 seconds. The freaking 60-second holding period and then entering the game at the next stoppage. They should have it where there's a loud countdown over the speakers. That'd be funny, but that's actually the third change. This is something that I think they need in the Premier League so bad it's hilarious. So in the United States, if you've never watched U.S. sports, when the U.S. has a review, the referee will literally talk to the entire stadium. Like in the NFL, they'll come out after a review and they'll turn their mic on and they'll go, after further review, his foot was out of bounds. The pass is incomplete. And the fans will all start booing. But all the players, all the staff, all the fans immediately understand what the decision is. And outside, and why they give like a little reason as to why, where you have like these boards in the Premier League or wherever else they got VAR, right? That'll just be like VAR check complete, no goal. And you're like, why? But they're having in-stadium VAR announcements now. In-stadium VAR announcements. VAR decisions will be explained and announced by the referee to fans in the stadium and broadcast viewers at home. I think MLS is cooked with these three rule changes. This is such a simple one, but the referee will explain VAR decisions to the stadium and the fans at home. Time substitution rule to prevent time wasting on substitutions. You have 10 seconds to get off the field in any direction. And off-field treatment rule that, you know, prevents time wasting and helps, you know, player health. I think all of this is awesome. Who let MLS cook? I don't know. Still don't have Pro-Rel, though, so. But MLS did kind of lay down the law with this stuff. This is pretty sick. And these are not like perspective. These will all be implemented in MLS games beginning Saturday, April 20th. So these have already been play tested in the reserve division for a year. They've all been approved, and they're being instituted in April 20th. And Messi is going to get his team playing a man down because he can't get off the field fast enough. Like Messi's ever going to get subbed off. He gets subbed on, but Messi's not getting subbed unless it's a fitness thing. MLS trying to make the league more like NBA than the EU. No, look, I don't think this is trying to make it more like the NBA. I think this is just trying to make the game better. I think these are actually really like, I'm always going to keep it a stack with you. I'm always going to keep it 100. I think these are really good changes. These make sense to my brain, like the in-stadium VAR announcements, time substitutions. Like you're cutting out some of the dark arts of the game to just get more focused on the game. Like, Nick, thank you for the 40 months. It's a light 40. Not a heavy 40. We wouldn't want a heavy 40. That's a nice light 40 for you. Chris Hogan, thank you for the tier 1 as well. Kenston, thank you for the 5 months. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. I appreciate you. It'd be funny if the fans shouted why after a VAR announcement. I mean, like in America, we have a lot of funny reactions like to when referees are saying something. And every once in a while, there's a ref in the NHL that'll say, like, he'll come out and turn his mic on and be like, you guys are going to hate me after this, but no goal, puck didn't cross the line. And then everybody's like, ah! Like, I can be funny about it, too. MLS does, yes, the MLS does have a very deep and abiding love for creating, for that sort of thing. I think somebody in an NBA official did that too. He's like, y'all aren't going to like this, but that wasn't a foul. That was it. And you're like, all right. Was his name Wes McCauley, the NHL guy? Because he definitely has done that multiple times. If they did that in England, VAR would get it wrong all the time and cause riots. No, look. Like, we're going to pretend they don't get it wrong in American sports? Yeah, they do. They get it wrong all the time. And we boo the hell out of them. Right? All it takes is the first word in the NFL sometime. They go through the whole explanation, but the moment you hear, the receiver did not keep control of the ball. Boo! 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 People are, in Philadelphia, they're throwing snowballs with batteries in them on the field. Like, yeah, I mean, just the moment you hear the words you didn't want to hear. Monitor credit. Thank you for the 17 months. That's an A- right there, dude. Monitor your credit. That's a friggin' A-. That's a darn good one. O'Connell, thank you for the prime. Thank you for the 2 months. Speaking of boo, no, come on. That was a good dad joke right there. That was a good dad joke. No, but I love all 3 of these changes. And the fact that they've already play tested them in the reserve team, the reserve league for a year. You got to do that too, because, as good as a change looks, you got to make sure you test it. But the fact that 99.7% of the substitutions in the reserve league were completed in 10 seconds or less once they changed that rule is just hilarious. And as an example, that it can work very easily. Schmooky, thank you for the 2 months. Greetings from Germany. Greetings. Maybe over in your neck of the woods for a Euros game or two, since TwitchCon in Rotterdam's going on at the same time, so I'll already be over there. NBA refereeing is so bad I can't. Look, I'm going to be honest with you, Harmonic. I think the NBA is impossible to officiate. The amount that those guys try to sell calls, it's like flopping in soccer. It really is. Like the amount those guys try to sell calls, it is so hard to officiate NBA games. Thoughts on Jonte Porter? The refs miss some calls sometimes, but every time a point guard in the NBA gets hit, they always go, I just hit my head. When they throw their head back and every time they drive, it's so hard to officiate, man. I don't know how they do it. Yeah. flop, James. I mean, yeah, but let's also like if you're officiating a sport, right? It is your job to get flopping out of the game, right? Because players are going to flop as long as there is a competitive imperative to flop. Flopping is an officiating problem, right? Because the players are paid millions and millions of dollars to win the game, and if flopping helps them win the game, they're going to flop, right? Bro, you're 6'7" and lanky. Everything's going to look like a flop. That's also true. Yeah. But I really feel that vibe, that it's just super hard to officiate the NBA. I don't really blame NBA refs, although I wish, that's why they added reviews and everything, just to make sure they could get it. Anthony Edwards plays in our league. I'll hear nothing about EuroLeague. Anthony Edwards is so freaking good, dude. He's got a little Michael Jordan in him. He obviously, you need 6 titles and 25 MVPs and a 10-part docuseries to really get all the way there, but he's got a little bit of that in his game. Is America's plan to completely derail the Mexican national team? It's working so far. Isn't it working so far? I'm loving that. Thoughts on the Lightning's first-round matchup with the Panthers? Oh, we're winning the Stanley Cup, dude. We're with Nikita Kucherov as our fearless leader. We're winning the Stanley Cup. I don't have an NBA team, but basketball was my first love. I played basketball my entire life. Always loved basketball. Just a great sport. But I don't have an NBA team. I grew up in Tampa. No NBA team around. Never fell in love with another one. My dad's from Chicago, but I never really grew into the Bulls either. If you cheat, you're responsible. I don't think flopping is cheating. I don't think flopping is cheating. If they don't call it, I believe, I seriously believe flopping is an officiating problem, right? Because these players, their whole livelihood depends on winning, on getting results. And if flopping helps you do that, my God, flop. But you need to be able to officiate flopping out of the game if you want to get rid of it. NBA disagrees. It's a technical foul. Yeah, well, I'm not talking about the incredibly obvious, like somebody flicks you in the ear and you act like you got shot in the side of the head. I'm talking about you're a point guard, right? And you get hit by the defender and you just go, is Jordan the NBA GOAT? Nah. I think it's... No. Jordan's on the Mount Rushmore, no doubt. He's in my top 2. I'm not comfortable saying that he is like Wayne Gretzky in hockey, where he's so much better than everybody else. It's not even a debate. I think it's a debate, right? I mean, LeBron made 9 straight finals. LeBron is like 85 years old, and he's still scoring like 28 points a game. LeBron's longevity is way better than within Jordan's. It is. A huge wanger, thank you for the 43 months. I appreciate it. Koitashi, thank you for the prime. Thank you for the 13 months. Thank you for supporting the stream. Jordan's got 10 scoring titles. LeBron's 1. Yeah, well, Michael Jordan's more of a pure scorer, and LeBron's more of an all-around basketball player. I'll tell you this. I think LeBron's a better basketball player. I would rather have Michael Jordan at his peak if I needed to win one game. Is that acceptable? Like, if we're taking the player at their peak, I want Michael Jordan at his peak if I need to win one game. But LeBron is a better overall basketball player. The guy's like the perfect basketball player. Okay, you take that? I can live with that. All right. And sorry, somebody asked me a question I did want to get to. Stupid flop fouls have been called a historic low since February. NBA officiating. Yeah, I mean, okay, they need to officiate that sort of thing better. And they absolutely do. What is the I saw somebody ask me a question. It was like, what are your thoughts on City Real? Look, man, vibes and friendship, dude. Vibes and friendship, dude. It's all about vibes and friendship. I'm just glad to know that somebody that isn't doing the 7, 5, 27, 64 Jagagan press tiki-taka is still able to win. Like old school management, old school management. Old school management. It's still got it going. Carlo Ancelotti is an old school manager. It's all about pressing the right buttons and getting the best out of a very talented group of players, and he freaking does that, man. He does that so well. Yeah, I mean, Pale Ginger, fool me once, twice on me, fool me twice. Or wait, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Yeah, I mean, if like, I think that, look, that's just what makes sense to me. Flopping is an officiating and rules problem, right? If you can disincentivize that kind of flopping competitively, players won't do it. Because if they do, they're going to get penalized for it, right? It was City Real. You know what I'm sad about? That should have been the final. Those are the two best teams in Europe. Can we just agree on that? Like, I realize it's not going to be the final. We're going to get a PSG Real Madrid final where PSG is going to have its heart broken again. Those are the two best teams in Europe. And they just ended up playing in the quarterfinal. And we got everything we could have possibly hoped out of that. 2 draws to a penalty shootout. I mean, that's fantastic. But those are the two best teams. PSG clears Real. Well, shoot, they're going to have their chance. I mean, Dortmund's a big underdog in that one. Dortmund is a big underdog. Well, Bayern can beat Real. Real Madrid's the favorite. Right? Bayern is as good as they were last year and probably the year before. But Real Madrid is sailing. They're better than they were when they were in the semifinal, last year. Yeah, the quarterfinals of the Champions League were awesome. It felt like the Champions League had to get all the way to the quarterfinal for it really to catch fire. But the Champions League quarterfinals were all fantastic. Dortmund winning the Champions League would be, that'd be awesome. That would remind me, you remember when Lyon made the semifinal like 4 or 5 years ago? It was Olympique Lyon in the semifinal, and you're just like, oh, okay. Dortmund's kind of been off the map, Champions League sense for a few years, and they've just spawned back into the semifinal at Showtime. Bayern Dortmund, I mean, a Der Klassiker in the final would obviously be fantastic. But I like Real Madrid and PSG are pretty prohibitive favorites. Real Madrid and PSG are pretty prohibitive favorites. Bayern's underlying metrics are much better this year than last year. I've been the one tooting the horn that Bayern Munich is on pace this season for more points than they had last year when they won the league. The problem for Bayern is that Bayer Leverkusen's been untouchable. Real were outplayed by City. Every team in the world's outplayed by Manchester City. Real Madrid just knows how to not lose to them anyways. With vibes and friendship, dude. With vibes and friendship. You know what I'm saying? He's going to glaze Xabi again. I'm winding up for it, bro. I'm winding up. No. The Classicer final in Wembley was in Wembley before. Is the final in Wembley again? You just have 2 Der Classicer finals in Wembley. Jimmerini Gaming, thank you so much for the 2 months, dude. Thanks for supporting the stream. Gary's very excited. Gary Neville's uncomfortably excited about that. Very uncomfortably excited. I don't think PSG is a big favorite. They were second in the group to Dortmund. Yeah, but look, if we're taking talent and performance over the course of the season, I don't really care about what happened back in November. Thank you, Slayer Music. I did miss it. I appreciate the 31 months. Hopefully I already said that. What's your therapist's favorite band? Pink Floyd. Well, now I just sound like I have a lisp. What do we think, chat? On an A to F scale, where we lodge in that dad joke? Oh, that's harsh, dude. I was gonna go with a B. Heard it like 10 times this month. I haven't heard that. Am I just a goldfish? I feel like I haven't heard that. Pink Floyd. Jadon Sancho going to the Euros now? Absolutely not. How could you possibly bring in Jadon Sancho over Jordan Henderson? What the hell is wrong with you? It's like you don't even understand the team at all. God. Europa League and Conference League predictions. All right, let me stick those. And then it might just be time for a little Champions League semifinal action. But Conference League, we'll start there. This is 0-0, and Pilsen wins on penalties. I think we all already know that. Pilsen's conceded 1 goal in 9 matches since it made it to the Conference League group stage. Victoria Pilsen are my heroes. They are going to go in and get another 0-0 and win this on penalties and get to the semifinals because they are the best. That's the freaking pick. Lille and Aston Villa. This is in France. Villa, I think this match will be a draw and Villa wins it by a goal, but this is going to be a heart-stopping match for Aston Villa fans. I'm saying 2-2. I think we end up 2-2, 4-3 on aggregate to Aston Villa. That's my prediction. My predictions yesterday for the Champions League were terrible, so definitely take these ones to the bank today and bet against them. Fenerbahce and Olympiacos. Olympiacos opened up that 3-goal lead in Greece before Fenerbahce scored 2 to bring it back. Fenerbahce at home, going to be an absolutely rabid atmosphere. I think Fenerbahce is able to turn this around. I think they win this match like 3-0. Olympiacos has used up all of its magic, I believe. Then there's Brugge and PAOK Thessaloniki. Brugge's got the 1-0 lead. They're headed down to Greece. It's going to be real tough. I love my boy Giannis Konstantelius on Thessaloniki. I think they're a better team than Olympiacos, but Brugge's got CDK, and they're a very stout team. I think we might be looking at penalties here. I'll say PAOK wins this game 2-1, and then we end up going to pens at 2-2. The winner on the penalty shootout will be PAOK Thessaloniki with the advantage of a rabid home crowd. So that's my those are my predictions. CDK's on Atalanta. Oh God, did he move? Was he ever there? Am I just insane? Or the badge just looks similar and I've thought he was on a different team for years. Okay, he was there. He was there. Milan bought him 2 years ago, but Atalanta's badge looks so much like Club Brugge's badge, I never thought he left. Oh, God. They don't have CDK. They're screwed. Well, I said they were going to lose anyways. It didn't matter. Who do they have? Got to have somebody. Well, they do have Philip Zinkernagel. Oh, they'll always love because of his name. Oh, they have Skav Olsen. Oh, he's hurt. But Skav Olsen's a baller. And he's hurt anyways. So, yeah, I don't really know. CDK's at Stockport? Dude, that explains how they got up to League One. Stockport getting up to... Hold on. Stockport getting up to League One when their badge isn't even on Google is just hilarious to me. Barrow finished 6th. Somebody's got to get on that. Stockport's going to be in League One. They don't even have their badge loaded into Google's like table stuff. Terrible. All right, Europa League picks. We'll start with West Ham, Bayer Leverkusen. Bruh, you know where I'm going. This was like 87 shots to 1 last time. Bayer Leverkusen's going to win. They're going to win this match. I'm gonna say like 3-1 Bayer Leverkusen for a 5-1 on aggregate. London Stadium, not an easy place to play. They're gonna come out. They're gonna play their hearts out. Leverkusen's just a better team. Bayer Leverkusen's gonna go through to the semifinal. Benfica and Marseille going to France. Absolutely electric. I'm going to draw win for Benfica, so I'm gonna go with a 1-1 scoreline, and Benfica wins this 3-2 on aggregate. Liverpool and Atalanta. Charles de Ketelaere is actually on this team. So CDK is, can confirm upon further Googling, CDK actually on this team right now. Oh, no, no. It's not just 3 FPS for you. That's just the capture card. Needs a little reset. Oh no, we've reset the Resolution. Oh, the horror. Back to the small res, brother. Okay. Now we're good. Should be no lag now. There you go. So Liverpool, Atalanta. What the hell is going to go on here? Do I dare? Do I dare? I mean, Atalanta's already up 3-0. So the only question is, does Liverpool have a snowball's chance in hell of going to Italy and winning by 3 goals? Do I dare? No, I don't. I'm going to go 2-2. Atalanta advances 5-2 on aggregate. I have too much respect for Atalanta to assume that they're going to... Now, it could be a really special European night, but I have too much respect for them to pick it. Now, AC Milan going to Rome. Ain't easy. Down 1-0, but I'm going to trust my boy Pulisic. I'm looking at a 2-0 win for AC Milan to win this tie 2-1. That's so I've got AC Milan, I've got Atalanta, I've got Benfica, and I've got Leverkusen, I've got Pilsen, I've got Villa, Fenerbahce, and PAOK Thessaloniki. Those are my picks for the Conference League, for the Europa League. We'll see how it rides, brother. We'll see how it rides. As for the save, it's been a long journey. You know, it's been a long journey. No badges, no playing experience. Second division of South Africa. Best thing about America, in my opinion, the insane names we have. I'm going to go with Lad McConkey, just because I've heard Kool-Aid McKinstry's name so much that I'm desensitized to it. Please don't jinx us. Ja, I'm so sorry that I picked you guys. I really am. Have I gotten the IKEA money yet? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did. Yes, we did. We have a balance of 467 million all of a sudden as a club. Not really been made known in our transfer budget, but ideally that will happen. But in 9 seasons, we have gone from the Black Leopards to the Orlando Pirates to the Ghana national team to NAC Breda in the Netherlands to Saint Etienne to the U.S. national team to Tottenham. And we are now really 2 matches away from achieving our goal of getting all the way to the top of the game. I mean, 5-star reputation in just 9 years. I'm 36 years old. I've already got 5-star reputation. I'm a huge deal. I wish there was like a ranking for reputation for head coaches. Did I see Xavi smack the advertising banner? Yeah, that whole thing was stupid. I mean, yeah, that whole thing was dumb. I don't know. Xavi's just like been not himself, I think, this year at all. He's just been weird. Yeah, we managed Ghana at the World Cup and we lost to Austria in the first knockout round. It was a heartbreaker. They scored in the 94th minute and then we lost on penalties. Brutal. But we have ascended. We have ascended. I have no domestic player bias. Known for signing young, but I don't have any knowledge of South Africa anymore. That bothers me. I only have average knowledge of France. That bothers me. I've won 73% of the games I've played. 73%. As a manager. With a goal difference of plus 798. We're cooking. Only have 52 draws in 470 games. I'm married to the game here. And look at all them trophies. Look at all them trophies we won. We won the Glad Africa Championship with Black Leopards. the Be the Coach Challenge, the Nedbank Cup, the Telecom Knockout, the MTN. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at all them trophies. And then we won, you know, the African Champions League and every major trophy in South Africa. That's pretty freaking sick. Knock Breda, we won the Kuchen Campion Divise. I didn't win any trophy in Saint Etienne. That makes me so sad. I was Coach of the Year in Ligue 1 Uber Eats. And with the U.S., obviously, we won the Nations League and the Gold Cup. And we made the Champions League quarterfinal. No trophies at Saint Etienne makes me sad, obviously. We came to Tottenham. We won the Europa League. Then we showed up. We won the European South American Club Challenge, whatever the hell that was. And we've won the Carabao Cup in the Premier League this season with our eyes firmly fixed on a Champions League victory. Yeah, Tottenham liked what they saw. We hadn't won a trophy at Saint Etienne, and they're like, oh, yeah. Look at this guy. This is the guy I want. Oh, shoot. I have to reload. I was messing around with something. Yeah, that is not a formation that we are using. I was, that is not a formation that we are using at all. That is for a video, actually, that I was helping work on this morning. Oh my God, leaked! Leaked! He leaked it! Shock me like an electric eel. I'm going to get my full first team in just so I can check everybody's fitness, which should be fine. Because, like, goodness gracious, man. We are Bellarmino Secca on his way back. Hell yeah. My boy, Bellarmino. Okay, you are definitely a ball-winning defender on defendal, Marky Markser. Jorel Hato, look at all those lines, brother. Look at all them lines. Oh, hell yeah. And that's our bench. That's our Champions League bench. So who's not ready to go? George Shikichi, for whatever reason. Well, I guess I'm starting McIntosh. But I'm going to recall you to training and then rest you for 2 days. Just so you're able to play. Bellarmino Secca, hopefully he can bounce back. If not, we'll just start Rejovic. And then have Bellarmino Secca coming off the bench, which is fine with his amount of match sharpness. I don't know if he'll be cleared for more than 45 minutes. But that's the team we're looking to play, dude. That's the team we're looking to play. We've got Bayern Munich at home. Hell to the freaking yeah, man. I do not want to risk any massive injury, the day before our Bayern Munich match with a little outfield training. We don't need that. I don't need any of that nonsense. I'm perfectly fine without that nonsense. Those lines, though, dude. Those lines. Several holes on the bench. Yeah, I just don't really, I don't bring up the, yay, Coyote doesn't want to leave. I mean, yeah, hell yeah. Tough man stuff. Move head. All right, dude. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, I'll move. Oh, am I out of the way now? I feel like I'm out of the way now. Just let me know. No? Okay, perfect. Good. All right. So as you guys can see, the club atmosphere. As you can see, the club atmosphere is thusly thused. Forehead bigger than my future? You damn right it is. United playing West Brom. Come on, West Brom. Oh, they got a draw. Oh, my goodness. West Brom's West Bromming. They're 3 points from safety with 2 matches left. That was a massive draw. Big win for Liverpool because top 5 get Champions League, so that puts them in that top 5 spot. Newcastle to 8th, last European spot. It's going to be nervous for Newcastle as things come down to the wire. You rejected my request to increase next season's transfer budget. Can I get a new sugar daddy owner? I don't like you. I don't like this sugar daddy owner. Okay, this is going to be just a normal week of training. Everything. Can I get a little chance conversion? Thank you. Got an extra full week of training. Got to take advantage of it. Keep the boys sharp as hell. That's what I'm talking about. Will you leave if you don't win the UCL? Honestly, I don't know. We have such a good team here that it would be tough, but you know, Real Madrid, Barcelona, they have a certain allure. Oh, but dude, come on. We just got a tycoon takeover. How about this? How about we just win the Champions League? How about we just step up and we win the Champions League? Stop beating around the bush here and just win. Is it really that hard? I mean, Real Madrid's done it like 20 times, okay? Let's just step up and win the freaking Champions League. Stop being so weird about it, you know? All right, we had heartbreak in the Champions League semifinal last time. So it is really important that we stay... We stick the landing with our team talk. We stay locked in, and we make sure that we capitalize on our great form from the first leg, shall we say. How much did I get for the takeover? My balance went from negative 80 million to positive 490 million or whatever. So they injected a fair bit of money into the club. Pretty sure it's the guy that owned IKEA. It's a Swedish tycoon that took the club over. No, he's still only cleared for 45. Oh, that's sad. I don't have to have a guaranteed substitution, so I'm going to go with Rejovic and then go with a Rejovic-Pavlak combo right here. That's what I'm going to do. And then we got Paulie McIntosh out there, and we do have Bellarmino Sec off the bench if we need it. Kazu Konda's back to just getting better, which is it's what we love to see. Absolutely what we love to see. Oh, Kazuma Konda. Japanese superstar. Ain't nothing but a thing. George Shikichi, still not match sharp somehow. That's fun. Okay, so no Seka. Rejovic is in the lineup. They're playing a bit different than they were last time. So they got Musiala in the front of a 4-3-3. This is definitely designed to make sure we're checked. William Diallo's that freakazoid German player that they've got who's just a baller. They're starting Ansu Fati. It's like not the best. We'll leave Christian, although this dude's given us some problems with his size. He's more of a drop-in, facilitate type of forward. Like a play off of him, target forward type guy, so we'll leave him. But you know what? All things considered, even though Seka's not able to start, we have a fit, sharp, healthy team with great vibes ready to take this field right now. Even Mickey Vandeven, I'm going to go and I'm going to praise his conduct. See if we can upgrade all of this. What's he upset about? His little standing within his social group? Dude, this is not the time for petty differences. We have an absolutely perfect hierarchy. Just a gorgeous looking hierarchy. I mean, what a hierarchy. Both of my goalkeepers are on the bottom, which is kind of weird. Ja Sacramento has literally no negative feedback about our locker room at all. What are our social groups anyways? We only have 2 social groups? God, we are such a unified team. Hosty, thank you for the 32 months, dude. Pulse, thank you for the 41 months. And the great names, of course. Jim Rennie Gaming, thank you for the 2 months. Yay, 2 months. Let's go. You're darn right. And Hosty, thank you for the 32. All right, chat. I have one incredibly simple question for you. Very simple. Quite simple. Are you ready? That's the friggin' question. Are you ready? Trister, thank you for the 21s. It's the Champions League. It's the semi-final second leg. It's a treble on the line for Tottenham Hotspur. Can they become one of the famous teams in the annals of English football history? Can they accomplish something that only 2 other teams in the Premier League era have accomplished? Trap Deity, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Friggin' Trap Deity's ready. That's what I'm talking about. Showtime! Showtime! We got to deliver when the lights are bright, boys. That's when the matches matter the most. When the lights are brightest. When heroes are made. Heroes are made. Poppy George, thank you for the prime. Poppy George is ready. I see the Champions League. I see the lights. Listen to me. Pressure is a privilege. Pressure is a privilege, gentlemen, and we have the privilege of playing in one of the biggest matches of your life tonight. You spent your whole life hoping you'd be able to take the field in a moment like this. You spent a year, if you were with us last season, hoping you'd get another shot at this moment. Go out there and take it. I trust you. I trust you. I trust you. I trust you. I love you. I trust you. Kieran, I don't, but you're the best we have. Listen to the fans outside. They're ready at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It's Tottenham Hotspur and Bayern Munich for a spot in the Champions League final. (3-1) in Bavaria, a brilliant performance from Tottenham. Will a season of exorcisms continue for the perpetual bridesmaid? Oh! Oh my God. Bring a tear to the eye. What a final note. It's match time, baby. Let's get it. Here we go. Tottenham Hotspur against Bayern Munich. What are you doing? What are you doing? Goodness gracious. The hell was that? I gotta rewatch that. Gonzalo Inacio, world-class ball-playing defender. Let's go, boys. Great start. Way to be locked in from the opening whistle. Oh, Hato, love that. Great touch by Rodriguez. We're in motion. Rico Lewis. Oh, yes, it's Hendrick. Oh, it's Rejovic. It's Janice! Oh, hell yeah, brother. Oh, hell yeah. Anarchist Koala, thank you for the 4 months, dude. Rajovic, Mac. He was off. That didn't matter. He was not off, apparently. It was a terrible touch. Are we okay today? Oh, let's go, Inacio. Endrick, my boy, my brother, a man like Rick. Rajovic. Oh, Pavlak! Yeah. That's a great play. That's a freaking great play. Great play. Oh my goodness. Endrick's open. Wide open. Let's go. Other side. Yeah, there it is. Vandeven, Pavlak. Ooh, he went for the hard ball. Kieran Tall. Oh, yes! What a goal from Kieran Tall. He's channeled his inner Van Persie. He didn't play the low hop. He's just handed it and caught Anatoly Trubin off guard. And that is how you get things started on your home field. Dominic Pavlak. A lovely delivery and Tall. A nifty finish. Wow, that's Try's first time shots right there. Catching the keeper out. Off guard. Oh, Vandeven! Oh, it's just too easy. You know, it's just way too easy. Mickey Vandeven. Long time Hotspur, Mickey Vandeven. Excuse me. Tottenham coming through. 5-1 on aggregate. How you doing? Oh, and the press. And the highlights, the press right here. Oh, it is Endrick. It's Kieran Tall. Oh. Yes, I still use the training schedules I used last year. Oh, yikes. Okay. It's all right. We already have 2 goals. We are cooking with the sauce. Vandeven, let's go. Oh, yeah. Mickey Vandeven. He's got Mac. Oh, that's tough ask. Rico, the captain, going back in. It's Tall. Should have just left that for Pavlak, who is taller and better in the air. But you know what? Whatever. I don't make the rules. Is training fine if you let your assistant do it? Yeah, I mean, it's not great. But you'll usually survive. Sometimes it'll act like... At least just make sure you reset it sometimes. Because when like matches get scheduled, your training can be really messed up. That sucks. Oh my God, Gongstead, what a freaking save. This kid is spectacular. He's like 19 years old, dude. We got dissected here. This is the fullback, Diallo, that I told us to close down on, but he's way behind McIntosh at this point, which is bad for our defense. Like, there's no way for us to deal with that. Our line gets shredded. Christian's in. Oh, that is... Oh. That is Emi Martinez-esque right there. First year at a major club. Signed him from the Danish league to take over for Googly Elmo Vicario. I didn't see anything. There was nothing in that. I did not. I mean, what are we? Oh, they wanted a call there? Come on. Is the game gone? It's a dive. That's a red card dive. It's a flop. We've unearthed the Flopposaurus Rex here on the edge of it. It's ridiculous. What are you saying? You barged into him? God, nobody even uses that word anymore. Barged. Rajovic. Oh, it's Kieran Tall again. we're up 5-1, but I don't want to be missing those. It's just frustrating to miss those. Yeah, we've been the dominant team. We've been creating loads. We've been making the dream work. 55 minutes. I'm going to bring in Shikichi and Seka to work on match sharpness. Well, Bayern. Look who has all the good German players now. Look who has all the good German players now. It's me. I have Shikichi. I have Rodriguez. I have Pavlak. I have Kaya. I should probably bring in as well just for match sharpness purposes. Try and get all those guys nice and sharp. All right, you guys play the last 35 minutes. Let me know how it goes. Bellarmino Seka, best midfielder in the world. Well, looks like they've swapped the spots on accident, so gotta love Football Manager. That's definitely not where Bellarmino Seka is supposed to be on the field. He can do it. Honestly, we're still a very good team if it's set up that way, but it's not what I want. Oh my goodness, Kaya! Honestly, I might have more German players than they do. I think maybe that's just the key to success. How many German players they have in the field? Diallo's one. I definitely do. They have Diallo, Oschnitz, Musiala. That's it. They have, dude, I have more German players on the field than they do. I have 4 and Bayern has 3. Oh, that is awkward. Oh, that is awkward. More Germans equals more wins, dude. Everybody knows the math. To be fair, I did just sub 2 of them in. So they did have 3 and I had 2. Endrick. Man like Rick. Pavlak. Rico. Seka. Oh, hello. Seka. Oh, hello. Kaya. Oh, hello. Shikichi. The assist machine. He's going for another one. He's got Pavlak. Your front line is a blitzkrieg. Nice. I like it. Take off Pavlak on a yellow. Yeah, that's wise. That is wise advice you are providing me with there. Marcelo Enrique, you're going to be the ball winner. Mark Rodriguez. Actually, I'm going to bring in Kazu Kanda. Always forget that Kazu Kanda can play that role. Mark Rodriguez is going to be there. Kazu Kanda is going to be going forward. I just know the moment that sub is made, they're going to be in the wrong spot, so I'm going to have to move them back. Oh, no, they're not. I did it in a weird way, but not in a badly weird way. So Kazu Kanda is in and playing. Nice. No, not today, Satan. God, why is that play so good in FM? Oh, dude, I didn't know the matches were already going on. So Lille's equalized. This is actually going exactly... One, I love Yusuf Yazici. This is going I said it was going to be really nervous for Villa fans, and they were going to end up winning by 1 goal on aggregate after drawing the match. I think I said 2-2. That is bang on what I predicted, but Lille has leveled it on aggregate. Victoria Pilsen and Fiorentina, very predictably at 0-0. It will stay 0-0 for the entire game. That is my prediction. And then Pilsen wins on penalties. It's what they do. The best anti-football team you've ever seen. Give me that. Anyway, of course Atalanta can bottle it. Plenty of teams in European competition have bottled a match like that because once you go behind by a goal, you know, the game just kind of shifts. And especially once it gets to 2 goals, then there is a, you know, you're terrified of bottling it. They're all of a sudden feeling the hope again. Speaking of which, we just gave up 2 goals in 3 minutes. Can we not talk about the bottling as much? Just a terrible turnover by Hato. Really kind of ran. I mean, they literally have 4 shots in the whole game. We just completely lost focus here for a second. Good. Way to press that out. Shape is still a mess, though. Good. Getting a bit of his shape back. Actually got out of that really well, but oh my goodness. How do we not contest that, Hato? All right, who's tired? Hendrik, Mark, Rico, and Van de Ven. Let's get no. We need the leadership. Let's get some Marcel Enrique in there. Hey, sub! Get Enrique in also before the corner. He's got 19 jumping reach. I want him up there contesting. We don't want to make this too spicy. Bayern Munich is apparently woken up. They have 3 shots in the second half and 2 goals. There we go. There we go. We're freaking me out there for a second. Didn't want to change the way we were playing. We've had a good game overall. Just things were getting a little weird. They were getting a little frisky, but I'm happy with the way we played the game. Chat, we are going to the Champions League final. We are going to the Champions League final. Tottenham Hotspur, for the second time in its history, has made it to the ultimate game. This time they'll try and go one better. 5-3 on aggregate over a stubborn Bayern Munich. Friends Arena. All right, we're going to Solna, Sweden, apparently, for the Champions League final. Fair enough. Friends Arena. Power of friendship, baby. Hey, I think that was all on purpose because we have a Swedish tycoon that took the team over. And we, speaking of our addiction to Scandinavia, we've just signed Faroese wonder kid Boas Vestergaard. Look at that kid. 6'1", solid athletics, mentally all there already, solid holy trinity, a real offensive spine player. Faroese wonder kid Boas Vestergaard. When you see a Faroese wonder kid, you make the move. 6.5 million. He joins this summer. If we win the Champions League, you guys will be able to download the save file and try and turn Boas Vestergaard into a star. Yeah, you imagine it's our owner's like hometown, Solna, Sweden. All right, who are we playing? Barca Real. Oh, it's Real. All right. We get the opportunity for revenge. They beat us in the semifinal last year and went on to win the Champions League. It was a heartbreaking loss at the Bernabeu for us. And they have beaten Barcelona 2-1 on aggregate, which means it will be at Friends Arena in Sweden, Tottenham Hotspur, and Real Madrid for a Champions League title. Alive. Alive. All right, we get our shadow plays in, and yeah, we have our shadow plays. We've got our set piece boosts. We've got our match tactics. That's the training we're looking for right there. That's the training we're looking for. Real Madrid. I don't even know who their coach is. Do we know that? Have we looked at that before? Who's their coach? Oh my God, it is Zidane. He went back. You guys did remember. I forgot. He was the coach of Tottenham we took over for. Zinedine Zidane was the coach of Tottenham. He left. He was fired, actually. He went to Newcastle after being at Newcastle before Tottenham, and he's ended up back at Real Madrid. Yeah. Frigging awesome. Love that. So much fun. He hates me? Wait, does he? Any tips for growing on Twitch? Yeah, you got to make content on other platforms and then bring that audience to Twitch. Twitch is like where you hang out with the people that like watching the other stuff that you do. You know what I mean? Okay, pop that right there. Yay. Alternatively, revenge for overpaying all the players. Yes, I'm getting revenge on Zinedine Zidane for leaving me a bad team. That's what I'm annoyed about. The man left me a bad team. He looked me dead in the eyes and was like, hey, here are all these overpaid bad players. Deal with it. And I was like, really? So that's how we're going to play this. That's how we're doing this. All right, Bellarmino Seca, I need you to get good. I need you to get match sharpness, please, for the love of God, man. I really, really need you to get match sharpness. And George Shikichi and Mujahid Kaya and who else does not have match sharpness? I need it to be acquired. I need the match sharpness to be acquired. Coyote is still suspended. Oh my God. Coyote still suspended. Who else is tired? Who is that? Oh, Rodriguez. Yeah, Marcelo Enrique should be there. Endrick is tired. Got a couple guys that are run down here, but we'll rotate those guys out. We can't. I don't have anybody that can play that right back position except Francisco Rosales, so I guess that's just what we're going to do. And then Benel Hajjaj is going to take over at the left center back spot. We'll do a little flipperoonie. You are going to be that. Vandeven is actually somehow good to play on the left side. He's such a glass cannon, though. I am going to move him out for Doge. Rajovic, Enrique, Seca, Shikichi. Yeah, at least we've got spots open. All right, Rodriguez, going to go back there. You're going back there. You're going to go there. You're going to go there. And we need a center back sub. I'm going to make that Gonzalo Inacio. And I'm going to let Pavlak just take a total chill pill in this game. And I'm going to let Vandeven go here because we don't really have anybody else that can play right back, though, so we can't do that. That means Rico Lewis is on the bench, but will only play in case of an injury. Awesome. Gongstead, Rosales, Benel, Hajjaj, Jarel Hato, Josh Dogue, Rajovic, Enrique, Konda, Seca, Shikichi, Kaya. I want 60 minutes out of Bellarmino Seca. I feel like we need that just to get his match sharpness up enough that we can use him. We've obviously already clinched the Premier League, so this is all about maximizing our team. Keeping momentum going. We want to win these 2 league matches we have before the Champions League final. We want to keep that momentum going and getting our team as fit and sharp as possible for a Champions League final. That's our goal. That is our goal. 2 playmakers shouldn't be, but with all of my specified roles on players and stuff, try and make a change there. Yeah, shouldn't be 2 playmakers. He is supposed to be center mid and attack, but only when that's going. Actually, 3 playmakers. You're supposed to be a ball winner. Anybody else weird? At least I got my defensive roles set up in the right way. All right, the attacking roles are set up in the right way. Just the middle roles. Anyone know if Fiorentina Stadium is empty? I'm assuming they got some sort of fan ban for some reason. I don't know. I'm not caught up on that lore. Yay. I appreciate that, Tom. Good luck to you as well, man. That's clearly because Pilsen bought all the tickets. Can you imagine? That'd be a hilarious move. I'm sorry. What? So we've got a free kick. We've got nobody back. The ball bounces free. Kaya goes for the shot, and then all of a sudden Traore's got half the field with just him and the ball. Appreciate the effort here from Rejovic, but what the hell was that? With nobody back on that free kick, that's kind of crazy. Feel like I've never really looked at that section of my set pieces, because the free kicks are pretty easily designed by the game there, but we were a little out of position. Okay, so Bournemouth has the lead at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Not great. Bournemouth is playing for a lot, though. And we're playing nice and loose and free. We got to be great. Rosales. Oh, dude, I thought that was in. I don't think that had anything to do with that guy being fast. It just ended up with acres of space in front of him. It was like, oh, okay. That ball was blocked right into his path, and it was just like, all right, showtime. All right, guys, let's get a goal before the half here. Bournemouth is battling for European places. They are in 7th right now. They were leading the league for a lot of the early part of the season. They've had an incredible year. So we knew this. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hotzo, you're not getting cooked by that guy. Thank you. Great. Hey, now we've got a block to set up a counter. Ours wasn't. God, you have 18 dribbling. 18. 18. What the hell, man? Oh, that's mine. Kaya, slick ball. Wow, we are just really loose. Rosales. Oh, and he squared it. Oh, my goodness. Shakichi's there, and it's 1-1. Oh, and he squared it. Oh, my. The guy normally plays center back. Look at the game sense of Francisco Rosales here. Driving run. Beautiful pass right behind the defender to Shakichi. Oof. Hey, Tartan Spartan, thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs as well. Thank you for supporting the stream. You and Trap Deity throwing around the gifted subs, giving people no ads for a whole month, access to the subsection of the Discord and everything else. Scoreline doesn't reflect the pattern of the game. Been the better team. Keep doing what you've been doing and we'll be fine. I do agree with that. We obviously got really unlucky with the goal that they scored, but we don't feel sharp. But I mean, I guess that's why Shakichi and Seka and oh my goodness, Shakichi. Here we go. Oh. Okay, Rosales. As long as they're not handing out yellows for that, do that all day. Could just win the header, too. I feel like that's just a solid option. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Bellarmino Seka. Marcelo Enrique. Not really the spot we want him in, but look at him go. Oh, my goodness. Marcelo Enrique. Still going. Majestic. He discovered his Brazilian passport. Nice. Rosales. Just a brilliant game from Rosales. Kazu Kanda. Somehow, Rosales again. Rejovic. Shakichi. That was amazing. We are playing some beautiful stuff. Thank you for noticing, little commentator guy. Welcome, Z. Let's get this UCL. Let's get this UCL, dude. Let's get this Champions League. We're in the Champions League final. These are our 2 tune-up matches for that. Rosales always goes Seka. I actually don't know what Seka's jumping reach is. Don't you dare. There you go. Not a yellow. That's what I thought. All right, I'm going to get Seka. That's 60 minutes. We're rolling the dice here. Belchior Canelio. You get in there, boss man. Why is Kieran Tall nervous? We literally have already clinched the league. We're just playing for sharpness and pride here. Oh, okay. Switch to attacking. Immediate highlight. Kanda. Rejovic. Rosales. Oh, my goodness. I don't even know who won that header. We had so many guys there. Good play, though. Doug. Shakichi. Okay. I feel like the rest of the field's where we should be going. That's lovely. Rejovic. Oh! It's Denis Radjovic with an absolute scorching blow. He's mowed the lawn in front of the Bournemouth goal. Nah, fam. No way. Absolutely not. That was a blinder from Denis Radjovic. I freaking love Radjovic. Oh my goodness. What a hit from that kid. He is a spectacular player, man. Really spectacular player. Shigechi has gotten himself match sharp. That's great. I'm going to get him off because he is now tired. Marcelo Enrique is also going to come off for old Mark Rodriguez. Miguel Lucius is not going to come in for Denis Radjovic, actually. But Rodriguez and McIntosh, you are in. Just want to avoid injuries there. Trying to get a playmaker on the field to help us control the ball a little bit more. All right, so the fullbacks are getting a little tired. That's fine. Only a couple of minutes left. Unavoidable. What a goal by Denis Radjovic. We want the wins, dude. We want that momentum into the Champions League final. Gotta have those great locker room vibes. Great form. Nice, Hato. Marky Mark. Canelio. McIntosh. Belchior, Canelio. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I know it's a glitch. Where like this says Radjovic is a playmaker, but he's not. So it's just a visual glitch. It's confused me a few times. Are we bottling or winning today? We did get through Bayern Munich in the Champions League semifinal. So we've got Real Madrid in the Champions League final. That's what we have. And we are about to have the first 90-point season in Tottenham Hotspur history. This win will get us 92 points. Sorry about that, dude. Sounds rough. Thank you, Hacksaw, for the 7 months, though. I appreciate you supporting the stream for 7 months. Hope you find your dad. Okay, rating. I'm going to go C+. It was bang average dad joke right there. Oh, Kazu. The Liverpool comeback? No, I picked a 2-2 that gives Atalanta a 5-2 win. Can they? Yes. Do I pick it? No. But they can. As long as Victoria Pilsen's still 0-0 with Fiorentina, life is okay. You know what I'm saying? Pilsen keeping up appearances with the 0-0 against Fiorentina, that is fantastic. Just keep doing that. Just keep doing that, boys. Great result. Arsenal did win, so they are somehow all the way back in the top 4 after all of their catastrophic results this season. Chelsea firmly in 12th, having a hell of a year. Newcastle picking up the win to make sure they're going to be safe in European places. Leicester and Crystal Palace blew it. Well, I guess Crystal Palace hasn't played yet. If they win, they can keep the pressure on Bournemouth for the last European spot. But because we beat Bournemouth, they are now in the last European spot. Leicester cannot get it because they lost to Arsenal at home. Heartbreaker. But we have kind of ruined Bournemouth's day there. Rosales is 1 goal or assist away from a goal and assist bonus. Wow. Shigechi is now 1 goal or assist away from a combined 20 league goal and assist bonus, which is $1 million. So what if I didn't play him? No, because I want him to be match sharp. We'll see. But I really hope he doesn't get a goal or an assist because that's going to cost me $1 million. Yikes. Pilsen has some XG. Oh, hell yeah. No, Crystal Palace drew. Oh, bottle. Oh, bottle. All they had to do is beat West Brom. Now West Brom needs to win its last match, though. They are 2 points out of safety down here in this corner. 30 points, and then Brentford has 32. Brentford keeps losing. They lost Aston Villa, who's now back in the top 4, knocks Arsenal into 5th, which is a Champions League spot. Europa League is 6 and 7, and Conference League is 8 because of the coefficient stuff. So Bournemouth is looking at a European season next year based off the way things are going. West Brom's got the goal difference as long as Brentford doesn't win and West Brom gets a win on the last day. They are safe. They would be safe. Fiorentina has 11 shots to Pilsen's 1. Doesn't even matter, dude. Pilsen's impervious. 1 goal conceded in 9 matches. Their round of 16 was 0-0-0-0. And then they won on penalties. This is what Victoria Pilsen does. You do not want to play Victoria Pilsen in these situations. You just don't. Don't let them get hot defensively. Hey, United drew again. They're actually going to get caught by City somehow. Liverpool with the win at Norwich. They desperately needed that to keep their European spot or their Champions League spot alive. 1 match to go. 3 different teams can end up with that Champions League spot. It's getting wild down there in the 4th and 5th battle. Liverpool not looking good. After Southampton. Oh, wait. Do we have 2 weeks? Are you freaking serious? Do we actually have 2 weeks before the Champions League final? Oh, my goodness, we do. I'm going to put a friendly there. Al-Ali. That'd be hilarious. We play... It's likely they would consider it too far to travel for a friendly. Now, I kind of want to have a tune-up match, though. I feel like we'll be lacking match sharpness if we don't play. They accepted it. All right, going to make $300,000 and play a friendly against friggin' Al Hilal the week before the Champions League final. This is the only option we got here. Got to keep that match sharpness going. I mean, 2 weeks is 2 weeks a long time, man. That match sharpness will go away. We got to stay sharp. Obviously, you could get the injury, but do a friendly with Real Madrid. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the option screen there, boss. Coyote. You know what? I'm going to give 60 minutes to Bellarmino Seca because I am very intent on him getting himself back. I'm going to try No. They're injured. They're literally injured. Not even figuratively. They are literally injured. Champions League final. 1 match away. Why would we discourage him from playing a simple passing game? He desperately needs to play a simple passing game. He's a disaster if he's not playing a simple passing game. Vandeven seems intent on running his contract down. Well, we'll be able to discuss those deals in the offseason. Right now, Mickey Vandeven's got a job to do. Right, and I'm not trying to mess around with this. It's the straightest development line I've ever seen in my life. Casper Gongsted's now an influential player. That's awesome. Vandeven's somehow gotten better at the age of 31. Joshua Katsidlo continues to improve. I mean, he's really just unbelievably fast. He's like a cheat code player. Fabian Paulstrom Andrus. I don't know why he's doing that. Marcelo Enrique's jumping reach is going up. He could actually get to 20 jumping reach as a defensive midfielder. That would be freaking awesome. Yeah, just play the backups and just tackle super hard and try and injure Real Madrid's players. Now, I don't know if they have like a Copa del Rey or something. I don't know how that all lines up for them. So I don't know if I'd want to go for that. Wow, Vahid Mohammadi of Iran at Club Brugge. Just nuts potential on this kid. Grajan Sosnovsky. Look at the... Oh, my God. I do not see a lot of players with that kind of appraised potential coming through my scouting reports recently. That is impressive. Old Soy Boy. I do love me some Soy Boy. Saleh Al-Salman. No. Kevin Castillo. Richard Vieg. Everybody loves Richard Vieg. The problem is he doesn't love anybody, and he wants to be a star player even for us, which is why we don't sign him. I'm assuming he will eventually end up on a team that has decided that it is worth trying to put up with his insane playing time demands. Oh, how you doing? One of the legends of the save, Ivan Alves, the wonder kid we dug out of the Portuguese 4th division. Still having a great career at Hoffenheim. Cape Verdean legend. Lalabella bad boy. Quavetti Rouen want him on the end of his contract. That'd be a good deal for him. I miss my boy. He's still only 23. It's crazy how young he was when he was doing bits for us with Orlando Pirates, you know. He's already sainted. Yeah, I mean, he's Saint Bad Boy. Him and Ilya Shkurin are the two Saints from this save so far. We are playing the type of match and concluding the type of season that could create a few more legends of Football Manager, you know what I'm saying? Dion Drena Kakulovic. Okay, we'll at least keep that guy on the list there. Paul Ocon. Seems like Marcelo Enrique, but he's not tall. Tough ask. Oh, Milos Kirkic. He's great. Tati Castellanos. I think we can finally agree that he's not good enough to play for us. Finally. Sufyan Diop. No. Cittadini. Oh, come on. Be honest. With those technical attributes, there's no chance. Got to be so honest. Emil Smith-Rowe. He's on Juventus right now. And the answer is no. Sturm Graz, a star midfielder. No. Seiwald, always a good midfielder pickup. Oh, yes, Kazu Kanda. Come on. Come on, Kazu Kanda. Show me the money, Kazu Kanda. He is getting smarter. All we needed was for Casper Gongstead to get smarter. Look at that. Valued at 121 to 165 million. We signed him for 14 million. From Copenhagen. We brought him in. He's already broken the clean sheet record at Tottenham for one season. Obviously, he's had a great team around him, but that kid's got the goods. He has the goods. Nobody got hurt playing in the U21 match, which is great. Match sharpness galore. Match sharpness for everybody. Gongsted's a baller. Yeah, we were right to trust him. Wait, please tell me this international June 11th. Those are the match dates. The duty is not going to disrupt our Champions League, right? It's just Janovic. Okay. Who's not currently at the club, so that makes sense. Gongstead for Denmark, Tall, Rico Lewis, and Paul McIntosh for England, Pavlak, Kaya, Shakichi, and Rodriguez for Germany, Coyote for Italy, Jarell Hato and Mickey Van de Ven for the Netherlands, Seca, Inacio, and Canelio for Portugal, Doug for Scotland, Ebazele for Ireland, and Javi Guerra is going to the Euros with old Spain after all, despite his injury. Alex McCartney. No. Love your grandfather, though. Great music. Sgt. Pepper's is a banger. Oprah's giving out match sharpness. That's what we love. Hey, Victoria Pilsen, halftime, 0-0, man. It's what they do. They have played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 consecutive halves in the knockouts of the Conference League, and they have managed to do it without conceding a goal or scoring a goal, which is hilarious. Colombo, the made-up player that's just scamming me out of $3 million. Glad you're working your way back. Van de Ven with a tight whatever. That's to be expected. That dude gets her. Oh, no. Coyote. Oh, no. We have a strong relationship, do we? I don't even know. Why? You just became happy again, dude. Can we just focus on the Champions League for 5 seconds, Michael? Or is it the interest from Real Madrid and Manchester City that might be drawing your eye as we near them? You know, that's not bad interest. We might be able to negotiate a pretty good transfer for Coyote. That situation. Believes the excellent support for the head coach is deserved. Thought we had a strong relationship. You're happy, right? We're ambitious. We want to achieve things. We need you to be a part of that. Oh, wow. That was easy. All right. KO Day wants to stay. Never mind. No locker room issues going into the Champions League final. Those aren't allowed. Oh, my God. My heart. He's fine. He'll be there. He's okay. He will be there. He's fine. He'll be ready for the Champions League final. I just had a heart attack seeing that pop up. He'll be fine. He'll be ready for the Champions League final is 17 days away. That's a 7 to 11 day injury. He will be fine. He will get some time against Al Hilal to get his sharpness back. He will obviously not play in this match today. He will be fine. That was a bit of a heart attack there. That is one of the players. Oh, wow. Okay. Dodged a bit of a bullet there. German Player of the Year. Fair enough. Bestia Bazelle is back. Javi Guerra. I thought Javi Guerra was already going to be back. Friends Arena's ready for the Champions League final. Well, I freaking hope so. I mean, you know, we've got a important match to play there. The arena is going to be there for you. Yeah, you're not kidding. Brentford plays Liverpool. Oh my goodness, West Brom plays Nottingham Forest. If West Brom wins and Brentford doesn't win, then West Brom is through, and Brentford's not going to win. So if West Brom wins, they've completed an absolutely remarkable turnaround to pull themselves out of relegation and stay in the Prem. Honestly, deserved. They've been in great form recently. Deserved. They were like 8 or 9 points from safety with like 8 matches left. All right, I want my full Champions League starting lineup out there. Oh my goodness, is that McIntosh or George? I think it's Mac. I think we're going to go with Mac. Bellarmino Secca has no time requirements, which is great. KO Day definitely needs to make an appearance. So Vandeven's going to be on the left side. Inacia's going to be there. Jorel Hato going to be there. But I want my full Champions League starting lineup on the field for this match. Just preserving match sharpness, getting these guys in the rhythm. You know, 1 match a week. Leading up to the Champions League, that's totally fine. Very, very doable. Indrik. Bellarmino Secca. It's not Mujahid Kaya. But I want him to get match sharpness, so he's going to play. We'll bring in Kieran Tall for the last 30 minutes to make sure his match sharpness stays. And then we have Michael Kayode, who is just getting back from his suspension and all that crazy stuff he was doing. Pavlak obviously not available. Fitness test not required. Guerra completes his rehab tomorrow. I don't want to push that. Definitely don't want to push that. I just see a good display. But outside of Pavlak, we got our Champions League starting lineup out there. Let's just see a really good display here. Come on, Bellarmino Secca and Mujahid Kaya. I need you guys to reach your peak match sharpness out there. We're the favorites, and I want us to play like it. I want us to deliver the goods. You know, big match. I want us to deliver the good. It's not a big match. Last match of the season. We've already won the league. We're at Southampton, who's also really not playing for anything. So we're just trying to get to 95 points. Really set ourselves, you know, just get a run. Just get a run on these legs and make sure everybody's feeling good and feeling sharp. And yeah. Move over. Fine. Fine. Can I delete my U19s? I have no money. Yeah, just don't offer them contract extensions, and when their contracts run out, release them. You can also try to sell them, or maybe mutually terminate contracts. But yeah, if you just don't hire any U19s coaches and don't have any U19s players, you can save your team a ton of money. Hey, Pavel, thank you for the 14 months. Let's go. Rodriguez. Hell yeah, brother. Gonzalo Inacio. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, Rico. There we go. I want a nice, cozy win. That sucks. Sending good vibes from Isa for the Champions League final. I appreciate it, dude. That is also impressive, Pavel. I need those good vibes, you know? I need those good vibes of somebody beating PSG for a wonder kid. That is great. Second half's on. Nope. So 2-2 on aggregate between Villa and Lille. Pilsen and Fiorentina still 0-0 on aggregate as God intended. That's the purest game being played in the Conference League right now. That's for darn sure. All right, McIntosh. Paulie Mac with the pace. Kaya's there. That is not a very good header. But you know what? Love it. Respect the effort. We are on top of Southampton early. I do want to try. Oh my goodness, Brentford's winning. What terrible news for West Brom. Van Persie's son has scored at Liverpool and Brentford is winning. Liverpool is literally playing for a Champions League spot and it is losing. Bottle factory available. Losing to Brentford. Rodriguez. What the hell, man? There we go. Gonzalo Inacio. How do we keep doing that? Why do we? Oh, my. Rodriguez now with the tackle through ball. We still block the shot after all these different catastrophes. Snowy, thank you for the 19 months. That could be fun. I think Taunton and this Tottenham team would be very close. I mean, Endrick can score this. He's Endrick. Why? Thank you for the prime. Now, if you could get all your friends who, what, when, and where to subscribe as well, we'd really be cooking, but I appreciate it. Thank you for the prime. I'll get on it. All right, I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, just, well-placed phone call. Just send a text in that group chat. I know you guys have. Oh, that's mine. Rico Lewis is there. Man like Rick. Man like Endrick. And it's 1-0 to Tottenham Hotspur. The final competitive match before the Champions League. And it's Captain Rico Lewis with the assist to Endrick, who's just left his defender for dead. And an easy finish. Let's take a look at the scores up here. Brentford is still winning 1-0, which is hilarious. McIntosh. Rejovic. Rodriguez. It's still Big Mac Daddy. Dang it. I don't care about the pass map today. I want to see that league table, dude. So right now, Arsenal is sitting in 4th. Let me get rid of the... Arsenal is sitting in 4th. And that means it's just because Liverpool is losing. If Liverpool wins, they have 4th. And Aston Villa's not winning either. Bournemouth is safe. Bournemouth is winning right now, so they're fine. Newcastle's vibing, but Brentford winning is just absurd. Greg, thank you for the 15 months. They are the unsung heroes. Getting Mondays and Tuesdays streams edited down and out before Thursday's stream is a massive accomplishment. Deserves a ton of praise their way. Seriously. Mr. Gokon, thank you for the Prime as well. And Greg, it is subscriptions like yours that allow us to build a team that is capable of doing that sort of thing so that these streams' vibes are 100% bang on the money. A plus 100. Well done on controlling possession. Yeah. Okay. Do some 60th minute subs. Make sure nobody's pushing it too hard. Running the risk of picking up some serious damage. Is this the last season of the save? Well, dude, if we win, yeah. If we win the Champions League, we've, in 9 years, gone from no badges or playing experience to the very top of the game. Winning a treble in the Premier League. Oh, have it. Dude, why are you just standing in the goal? That's the goalkeeper's job. McIntosh just took a knock. That's my cue. Bellarmino Seca still needs to get his match sharpness going, so we're really just going to go get Mac and make sure he doesn't make that injury any worse. Shakichi, you get the rest of the game. Vandeven. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Seca. Just good to see Bellarmino getting his predatory instincts back. You know, that's what we need out there. We need an aggressive player. Check the league table. I mean, I do have it up over there. Just a match going on. Oh, Villa's winning. So Villa, fifth gets a, wait, what? Probably should have been watching. Oh, they knocked Rico Lewis over. Okay, who's taking the pen? Yeah, we're getting Bellarmino's confidence back for sure. You know, he's been out with those injuries the last 2 months. We're getting his confidence back. Faux show. Faux show, Hundo P. Bellarmino Seca. 1-0 lead for your boy, Bellarmino. Oh, yeah. Welcome back to the team, big dog. Welcome back to the team. He's back. Sent the keeper the wrong way, right down the middle. Bernardo Silva style. Seca had that big goal last stream. Yeah, but he was also, like, cleared for 30 minutes of action and coming off his second consecutive injury. He's now started a game, played 65 minutes, and scored. Like, we actually have Bellarmino Seca back that we can use. Fishik, thank you for the 3 months. We want to let these guys run. We really want to let these guys run, and Bellarmino Seca is still not match sharp. So I'm going to see if he was cleared for a full 90. I'm going to see if he can get that. Vandeven's always an injury risk, so I'm going to go ahead and get him off. Gonzalo Inacio is always weird about his fitness, so I'm going to go ahead and make a change there. And Mark Rodriguez, maybe. Or no, I want to get Kieran Tall in just to make sure his sharpness stays up, because he's actually going to start the Champions League final over Mujahid Kaya. I just wanted Kaya to play and get his match sharpness in place. All right, the key is for Bellarmino Seca to be able to get through this full 90 minutes with his match sharpness where it needs to be. All right, Rejovic, we want to dodge injury, so I'm going to bring in Lucius just to get a few minutes. Please, Bellarmino, get through the full 90 and show me the goods. Show me that perfect match sharpness. West Brom's 1-1. Oh, hell yeah. Arsenal is now Liverpool's drawing. Wait a second. The late drama could happen. Liverpool's drawing Brentford and West Brom's drawing as well. That means that if West Brom actually scores one more goal, they're sending Brentford down on goal difference. Liverpool needs to score as well, or else they're going to miss out on the Champions League this season. Bournemouth is also not looking great. They're only a point ahead of Crystal Palace right now. What obscure wonder kid am I most excited for? Like in real life? I don't think Cavan Sullivan would count. You can't really get too excited about a guy that hasn't played senior ball yet. Obscure. Maybe Sverri Halseth Nippon. In terms of like, he's going to be one of those I told you so guys. All right. Bellarmino Secca is healthy. Let's go. Bellarmino Secca survived a full match. He is back. Oh, nice play by Lucius there. Very composed, very tidy stuff here from the boys. Look at these sharp passes. Oh, Nestorier and Kunda. Yeah, but he's already signed to Bayern, you know? Parked the tank. Dude, I just got the achievement, parked the tank. That is such a sick achievement, too. What is this? Where are the achievements? Thanks. How do 32% of FM players have that? 20 clean sheets in a league season? Whatever. We got 20 clean sheets in the Prem, baby. 95 points. A ridiculously, unbelievably good season from the boys. Left, no doubt. It's a gashed leg. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, my God. He's doing it. He's doing it. He's getting better. Mark Rodriguez is getting better. I'm going to lock back in on his quickness and just make him a supremo athlete with his mentals and his size. Just become a serious problem wherever he pops up on the field. He already is. Medals for the Premier League win. Lucius got a medal. Nice. Abazele, Benel, Hajjaj, Pavlak, obviously, Coyote, Enrique, Kazukanda. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody in our first team that didn't. I mean, our backup goalkeeper, I think, doesn't get a Premier League medal. Collective bonus of $26.5 million. I'm sorry, covered by the $48.25 million we got for winning the league, baby. And West Brom's going down. If they had scored one goal against Nottingham Forest, they would have gone through, but West Brom is relegated in the last spot. Brentford survives. Liverpool's going to the Europa League because it's all going to shift down one. Bournemouth has grabbed a European spot. Crystal Palace bottled it on the last day. So congrats to Bournemouth. They are going to Europe. Liverpool is the team that misses out on Champions League. It's Arsenal and Aston Villa that get those Champions League spots along with us, City and United. And Newcastle's headed to Conference League, I guess it is. And then Bournemouth is headed to Conference League. Yikes, they have the highest wage spend of the entire league. That is a massive yikes. All right, now we've got our Al Hilal match, and then we've got a full week off until Real Madrid in the Champions League final, chat. All of this other tomfoolery is out of the way. The friendly is upon us. Javi Guerra definitely can play 60 minutes in this match. Record low number of league defeats for Tottenham with just 3 losses all season. Who did we lose to? I don't remember. I know one was Wolves. We lost to Liverpool at home and Manchester City away. I think that was really early in the year. I think we lost to That was our second game of the year. And everybody was freaking out. But I kept the faith in the boys. I knew what we were capable of. Oh, yes. I see you, Juan Manuel Velasco. Young player of the year in the Prem, McIntosh. 26 appearances, 6 goals, 8 assists, average rating of 7.12. Oh, my God, he's 20. He just won the Premier League Golden Glove at 20 years old with 20 clean sheets and 25 goals allowed in 38 Premier League matches. He won the goal. I was the head coach of the year, obviously, in the Premier League. Won 78% of our matches. And Johannes Wiklund's very pleased with our performance managerially. Team of the year, Gongstead, Inacio, Hato, and Lewis. Our defense, amazing. And apparently Mujahid Kaya has made the team of the year. So is Rashford at 34 years old. Odegaard's there. Soboslai's there. Antony's there. And Erling Haaland's the other striker. But our defense was outstanding. Van de Ven, with all his injuries, the only defender in that back 5 that didn't make the team of the year. All right. Now, Antony is a Manchester United legend in this save. I'm not making that up. If you go to the legend section for Manchester United, Antony is right there. All right, so McIntosh and Pavlak, we want to be available to get on the field for this match that we have coming up. Team of the year bonus is active. Dude, Kaya's was 1.1 million. That is infuriating. Because I don't know how he ended up in that team. I don't know how Mujahid Kaya ended up in that team. I don't. But he just got $1.1 million. He's not even going to start in our biggest match of the year. He's been outplayed by Kieran Tall recently. Kieran Tall, who I find loathsome, but also interesting in that he can be the finishing touch that our team so often lacks. And I appreciate that from him. Just hated that guy's attribute distribution. It was freaking terrible. This dude uses either foot, which is fun. Saeed Slimani, that's like the best Algerian wonder kid I've seen on FM in a long time. He's got the business. The bad teamwork is tough. That is not an attribute that changes easily. Hey, there's Maxime Rodier, the amazing Saint Etienne wonder kid. Inter is interested in a transfer. Probably ended up getting a real nice chunk of change. Champions Tottenham season stats. Expected goals per game, 2.19, best in the league. Expected goals against, 0.8, best in the league. Goals per game, 2.63, best in the league. Conceded per game, 0.65, best in the league. Shots on target per game, nearly 8, best in the league. Clean sheets, best in the league. Set piece goals, 33, best in the league. Fouls made per game, second in the league. Love to see that. We are rough and tumble. We are tough. The game is not gone. The game is not gone. We have ruined the Premier League with our toughness and our creativity, just being the best defense and the best offense in the league. Jesus Real's had a serious attitude improvement. That's awesome. I always love to hear that. Hopefully that can help him actually get anywhere near his potential. Hey, Hendrick made team of the week. Might not be team of the year, but it is something to put on your shelf. Did you check the finals of the other UEFA competitions? I suppose I could. What did we win? Under 21 Premier Division title? No, we didn't. It looks like there was a playoff. Oh, it went to a round of 16. Oh, and we actually won the whole thing. That's freaking awesome. Well done, boys. Well, there is a playoff system for the under 21 Premier League, and Javi Guerra, who's totally under 21, scored a goal in the final. Nice. All right, so this is a foreign wait a second. Monza is an option? They might be about to get promoted, so I feel like that'd be a stupid choice. Ternana, do they have good youth facilities? Adequate? No, Partizan's the choice here. It's not even close. It's obviously Partizan. Make recommendation. It's obviously Partizan. Proposed affiliate clubs, Philadelphia. I don't know, dude. Philadelphia Union, actually. But no, the youth rating in Serbia is better. The youth players out of Serbia are just going to be better. But the youth system at the Philadelphia Union's fantastic. It's Partizan. I would go Monza, but I think they're about to get promoted to Serie A, at which point they'll definitely cancel the affiliate. Or Partizan or Philadelphia Union, it's never going to get canceled. I'm going to go with Partizan. We want the Serbs. This is a youth recruitment. This is to expand our youth recruitment and development network. We definitely want Partizan to be in on that. NDR, thank you for the 13 months. The Serbs. Yeah, you were right, NDR. Exceptional youth recruitment and academy coaching. That's the highest level also. We go to club info and we check out our affiliates. Now we have some players alone to Partizan. No obligation. They may send academy players to train at Tottenham to gain experience. May benefit from some of those players coming through the youth ranks. Hell yeah. We also have that going with Sojao. Can't look for another affiliate club, but I will when I have the opportunity. I'll tell you that much. And we're working on, of course, an expansion to the ground. Everything's looking up at the at Old Tottenham Hotspur right now. Everything's looking up at Old Tottenham Hotspur. Let me tell you. One Trick, thank you for the 3 months. Tartan Spartan, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness, right before the Champions League final. UEFA Europa League Player of the Season, Ivan Alves. Love that for my boy. And he was also the Young Player of the Season, but of course he was the Young Player of the Season if he was the Senior Player of the Season. Manchester United have won the Europa League, continuing a 3-year run of dominance from England. So Manchester United beat Fenerbahce in the final. They beat Hoffenheim after a 0-0 first leg. They won 4-0 at the home leg. Fenerbahce beat Charleroi. That's fun. Hoffenheim had beaten Eintracht Frankfurt. United had beaten Stade Rennais. Charleroi had upset Marseille, and Fenerbahce beat Atalanta on penalties. What a run for Fenerbahce. Conference League, Liverpool against Sparta Prague. That's not fair. Dude, Liverpool played Lyon in the semifinal when Sparta Prague was playing Vitoria Guimarães and beat them on penalties. Kilmarnock made Kilmarnock of Scotland made the quarters. That's so awesome. Hey, maybe there's a big upset coming from Sparta Prague, you know? Maybe Sparta Prague's about to drop a massive upset. You don't know. Liverpool's coming in angry, too, because they just bottled Champions League for next season. They're going to the Europa League whether they win that match or not because of their league finish. Performance enhancing rugs. Oh my god. That's good, dude. That's an A-. The bag set is great. Thank you for the 500 bits. Alamente, thank you for the 100 bits. What do you call a thief coming downstairs who's yelling insults at you? A condescending. Unfortunately, I'd heard that one before, but it is good. Warm Your Walnut, thank you for the 15 months. Do I sell my world? I'm just going to read that to me here in a sec. Likely. But if it doesn't, do I sell my world-class midfielder for $230 million or keep him? My transfer budget's $500 million plus. If your transfer budget's already $500 million plus, then you don't need the money, and you might as well keep him. As long as you don't think you're gonna have a better midfielder, or unless he might open up a spot for you to develop another world-class midfielder, that might be a consideration. My general rule of thumb is that a player is always worth 230 million, but if your transfer budget's already 500 million and your balance is like $1 billion, you know. Ew, I don't need that. Oh my goodness, friends. PSG outlining intentions for a $97 million offer for Rosales. Are you kidding me? I would take that so fast. I'd do it twice before you even blinked. I would accept that offer so fast. Everybody's got a price, dude. If they show up with over 90 million for Francisco Rosales, he is so quickly out the door. All right, payroll to turnover ratio. Dude, our payroll is 19% of our turnover. We are the healthiest club on the face of the earth. So Pavlak needs to play. McIntosh can't play because he's still somehow not recovered from his gash leg. You know what? It's a friggin' gash leg he's playing. So McIntosh is out there. Give me Pavlak. Pavlak is going to start this game instead of Evgenis Rejovic. I just need Pavlak to, have it going on, really. Javi Guerra, Josh Doig, Festi Ebazele, Mega Lucius. So the lineup: Gongstead, Rico, Hato, Ignacio, Vandeven, Pavlak, Rodriguez, Indrik, Bellarmino, Seca, who's still not match sharp, which is ridiculous. Paul McIntosh and Kieran Tall. That is the lineup I want to start this Champions League final. That is correct. Come on. All right, so we want no injuries, and we want Seca, McIntosh, and Pavlak to be match sharp. Like A-OK match sharp after this friendly. Because then we have a full week, full 6 days off. We beat Al Hilal 7-3, and nobody got hurt, so that's great. How's the match sharpness? Seca's good. Pavlak and McIntosh are not, which is not great. Do we have a youth match? No, we don't. So they're going into the match without full match sharpness. FA Cup final, City versus Liverpool. And, it's Darwin in the 92nd. It's Darwin Nunez in the 92nd minute. Oh, baby. Liverpool. And they've got their Conference League final coming up in 4 days. They have won the FA Cup over Manchester City. The evil empire has been defeated again. Quadruple double. Thank you for the 21 months. Congrats on the EPL title, treble time. Then reverse the journeyman where you go back and manage all the clients. Were you the person telling me to do that earlier? Rakuma, thank you for the prime. I appreciate you supporting the stream as well. Can we see the goal? Yeah, sure. 92nd minute, Darwin Nunez doing his thing. Little, while this loads, a little check. Oh, guess what? It's still 0-0, baby. It's what Pilsen does. In Wembley, in stoppage time. It's a saucy side-footed glance into the far corner from Darwin Nunez. The type of chance that he misses with stunning regularity. He's really growing up as a player, Really growing up as a player. Do a save where you start as City and try and relegate them. Sounds unnecessarily mean. Well, I mean, you could make yourself, with the editor, you could make yourself unhireable. Or unfireable, I mean. And then you're very okay. So Pavlak will be back for this whole week of training. Looks like he's cleared for training tomorrow. From his damaged heel that he played through for, I'm assuming, like 60 minutes against Al Hilal. Nunez is benched today. That's only before he makes a 2-goal super sub appearance to win Liverpool the tie. Canelio's frustrated. He didn't make the refined Portuguese team. Has that even been announced yet? Has that even been announced yet? What? Liverpool chasing a deal for Kieran Tall that could be worth up to 183 million. Do you know how quickly I would accept that offer? Maximus Sargent was Scottish Players' Young Player of the Season. That kid is ballin'. Talk about seizing alone. He's been improving like crazy. He was the young player of the season. Kilmarnock made it to the Conference League quarterfinal with my boy Maximus Sargent there. That's what I want to see on a loan, man. All right, Sargent's a fine player. He's doing very well, exactly what we hoped for. We're tracking his progress. We're very happy. He's got a path to the first team at this club. He keeps playing that. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like this would be a very, 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 very intriguing offseason because the value of our players has gone up a lot. People are looking at our players in a new light. 17 players called up to the Euros. Shime Janovic for Croatia, Gongstead, McIntosh, Tall, and Lewis. My 4 Germans are going. Obviously, Canelio missed out, but Inacio and Seca are going. Hato and Van de Ven are going for the Netherlands. Ebezele, Doug, and Javi Guerra. That's fun. But hey, don't get distracted. Congrats on making the final team, but do not get distracted. We've got a very, very important job to do. That job is called the Champions League final. All right. We have a very important job to do. Alejandro Moreno. Wesley Pereira. Marquise Davis. Such a weird player. What do you do with a guy that has 18 finishing and is like kind of not good at anything else? Poacher. That's what a poacher is. All right, Adingra is a no. Samuel Suarez, dislike for big matches, definite no at a goalkeeper position. Lucas Gorna-Duoth. Not like you can account for that at goalkeeper, as well as you can account for it at other positions. "41 appearances, 3 goals, 5 assists. He's interested in an extension." Do I want to extend Maximus Sargent there for one more year? I mean, he was tremendous, but we might be able... No, I think we might be able to find an even better loan for him next year. I think he's 1 year away, 1 year of that type of improvement away from being that dude for our team. Look at the goal for Lille. Wait, was it overturned? I mean, I see you guys saying, no! Oh, the humanity! Pilsen got a red card. Lille has scored, though. Benjamin Andre and a well-executed corner kick scores. And Arctic Fox, thank you for the prime. That means Villa's out right now. Lille's overturned it. 3-2 on aggregate. Villa needs a goal. Aston Villa needs a goal. The Premier League absolutely cooked right now. But Fiorentina's gotten a red card out of Kadu. Oh, no, that sucks, man. All right, it's Conference League final day in the game. Liverpool playing against Sparta Prague. Let's see if the Czech League is all it's cracked up to be. Pilsen got bored and decided to make it interesting. I mean, honestly, now it's spicy. Now they have to go 50 minutes without conceding down a man. It's going to get particularly complex here. Red card was such a stupid mistake, too. You hate to hear that. Okay, so Paterne Macania looks like he might actually be legit. I see the vision. I see the improvement. 7 players called up for international duty. Please tell me it's after the Champions League. What? Okay, he's not at the club. I was about to lose my mind, but it's Juan Manuel Velasco, the guy who's not at the club. So the 2 guys that are on international duty are not at the club. The game is not... No, absolutely not. No. A tight calf? What do I look like? Absolutely not with the tight calf right now. Just trying to take a piece out of his match sharpness. I mean, that's just mean. No, I mean, there's no injection required for a tight calf. He's freaking fine. He's just not going to have full match sharpness. Kulusevski highlights Rodrigo danger. Romero sings Tall's praises. A second ever Champions League final for Tottenham Hotspur in 150 years of history, taking on Real Madrid, who've won it like 80 times. At the Friends Arena in Sweden, we've got the new Swedish Moneybags owner, and apparently no love lost between me and Yasin Uzkan, who I sold to Real Madrid in the January window right after I got here. I didn't want to sell him, but he wanted to leave. Oh, do I do a team meeting? What are we thinking? What are we thinking in the team meeting? Always team meeting. All right, we're rolling the dice here. Yes! Oh, Kaya didn't like it, but everybody else did, so we're just going to ride with that. Hell yeah, dude. We have lowered a bit of the pressure. Where's Kaya? His morale went down. Hey, man, I just wanted to praise your conduct. I just think the way you've carried yourself has been absolutely tremendous recently. Do have a lot of international players. What? Lucy has just got called up by Argentina. Guy's like, he's played like 14 Premier League matches for us this season. That is a wild. Argentina's national team might just be bad. Okay, broken leg for Jesse Mandon, our 16-year-old youth product. As long as you're not playing in this match, you can break whatever you want. That's where I'm at. Nobody slip and fall on the stairs getting on the plane or anything. Boubacar Sako. Of course, you get the, these scouts always bothering me with a scouting report the day before a Champions League final. Like, hey, boss, you want to take a look at this? I'm like, no. Pretty focused on something else right now, but I appreciate it. Popovic, Arnu. Sirimambe Kante. I've liked that guy, not just because of his name. He's also good. With a name like that, if you're also good, you always have a spot on my short list. Gianluca Prestiani. Vinny. Oh, he's only getting paid $40.5 million a year. Sick. It's the guy that scored the 97th minute penalty to knock me out of the Champions League semifinal last year. Just all part of the experience. A lot of guys that my scouts have unearthed in the midfield. It's interesting. Adam Wharton, previously on the list. He's fine. Also, when you talk about an English player, we always have some sort of need for an English player somewhere. Ivan Lucas, 17-year-old wonder kid, Atletico de Madrid. I do not think he's a 2.5-star player. Rudiger Auschnitz is okay. Vega, the guy that went to Saudi Arabia. Power of friendship, baby. You better believe it. Except it's going to be on our side. We have the friendship now. What do you make of that, Real Madrid? Abel Sousay. That is intriguing. I don't think he's quite as good as my scouts do, but definitely interesting. All right, scouting report handled. The Champions League final. It beckons. It calls to us. There it is. Rodriguez is cleared to play, but not the, he's not fully cleared. Javi Guerra's fine. Mac is fine. Infesti Abizele is cleared for 75 minutes. So we don't have full match sharpness as a team, but we're going to come out here. We're going to play with confidence. We're going to play the way that we play. Dang it. Rodriguez is still carrying that tight calf. All right, Ebizele, Coyote, Rosales there. Marcelo Enrique, Radovic. We need to move these guys up so I can fit the little Javi Guerra in there. Yep, there we go. That's our bench. Pavlak's not really ready either. I'm going to do something crazy. I'm bringing Pavlak off the bench. I love Rejovic. I love Pavlak. I love Red. Actually, no, it's not that crazy. But Pavlak's also not sharp. I don't want to have like 2 guaranteed substitutions there. Rejovic has also been unbelievable in the Champions League. I think we got to do that. But you see the hearts here on Pavlak and Rodriguez because they're coming back from those injuries. They're just not A-okay. Just not A-okay. No. I'm going to go Pavlak first 60. Radjovic's a great option late. Okay, what are they doing? What are they doing? Valverde making runs. They've got, is it Uzcon or McElvain? I don't know what they're doing. They got Rodrigo in the middle with Vinny cutting in on his right foot. Leo Labada's there. They're running Strahinja Pavlovic like it. Mark Guay. Sambi Laconga is a little old, isn't he? 32. I think I've been looking at him previously. Come on, we can overwhelm these guys. I got Connor Gallagher in the midfield. All right. Ugh. That's the team. My team's ready. Those are the guys that are headed out there to conquer Europe today. Our tactic, this is our, we call it the bread and butter. This is what we do. This is how we line up. That's what we've done all year. Won us the League Cup. It won us the Premier League with 95 points. It's given us an unbeaten run in the Champions League. Let's go. Thank you, Adam, for the 17 months. Dear FM gods, we come to you today to pray that our journey back to this point doth be rewarded. That after so long in the wilderness processing the massive multi-state bottle factory we constructed last season, we have come back better. We have come back stronger. And we have won 2 of those trophies which eluded us. Oh, FM gods, we have carried your flag through thick and thin for years and years. And we know the power that you hold. We know the strength with which you smite down upon teams that are unworthy. How you control the fate of any single match in Football Manager in your bare hands. And we ask humbly today that should we be deserving in your eyes, the bounce of the ball will go for us, and that your favor will shine upon us to take a Champions League title and complete the treble. For I see here on these pages so many glorious accomplishments. We seek but to author one more. In the name of Eric Mendez, Heiko Reinhardt, Ilya Shkurin, and of course, Lelamela Bad Boy, we pray. Do you hear any? Do you hear something? I feel like I hear something. Ramen! Magic, thank you so much for the 4 months. Schwafta, thank you for the 34 months. Wandering Wario, thank you for the 2 months. The Eerie, thank you so much for throwing a gifted sub around. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. We're cat jamming into it. It's a Champions League final. But just hold on 1 second, because I need to look at my set pieces. I want to make sure that that free kick thing doesn't happen again. You know what I'm saying? This is, yeah, on the attacking side, I would like one person to just stay back. You know, I feel like that would be really nice. Best recovery defender. UB stay back if needed. You know, you can just go forward. I just didn't want to get caught in one of those positions where we were in a bit of trouble. That's it. You know, nothing big. Just wanted to make sure that we had one person back in all those positions, because we did get caught last time, and that was a little sucky. Okay, where were we? Let's freaking go! Team selected. Team's in. We're roused. We're emboldened all over the place. Villa scored. Oh my God, Villa scored in the 88th minute. And it's 2-2 going out. My prediction was actually scarily accurate. A really nervous game for Villa that they end up winning. I said it was going to be 2-2 and then 3-2 in aggregate. Also, let's freaking go, Victoria Pilsen. A man down and they're still doing it. They are still freaking doing it. It's 0-0 in the second leg. Okay. We owe Real Madrid. I want you to look. I want every single one of you to look me in the eyes and listen to this song. The Champions League anthem. All right. It is a privilege to be able to play in this song. And if you ever for a second think about the pressure that's on you tonight, remember that little kid that would have given everything to be on the field in a game like this. Because all that matters is there's 22 people on that field, and I guarantee you, if you play as well as you can, men, our 11 is better than their 11. And just like any other game we played this season, we can go out and beat them. Because we know what we're capable of in this locker room. We've shown it all freaking year. You show it one more time and we are immortal. You'll be able to tell your grandkids about this moment. So you get ready to run through that wall. You make the extra pass. You make the extra run. You make the extra tackle. And we are going to be back in this room after 90 minutes with a lot of champagne. And we're going to get drunk and have a great time. Now go earn that great time. Let's go, boys. Come on. Champions League final in Solna, Sweden. The teams are presented. The orchestra crescendos. Unbelievably, chat, it is time. Nope. Shut up. Nope. I was too busy with the team talk and didn't have it queued up, but we know where we're going. 90 minutes for the rest of our lives. Let's go make a memory. Let's go. Why do we always do that off the opening kickoff? Jesus. All right, hot start. Take a breath, Mark. You came out a little hot there, Markathy. Came out a little hot. Take a deep breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth, all right? That's the type of energy and intensity that Mark plays with. You know, that's what makes Mark Mark. That's what makes Mark Mark, okay? Nice, Inacio. Great header by Mac there as well. Nice, Gonzalo Inacio. Very, very well played. All right, so Uzcan does have the license to spring forward. Before I forget, just want to make sure that we have a good check on Uzcan there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I mean, that could have been our ball there. What are we doing with that? What are we doing with that? Oh, yo, we're there. That's their defensive midfielder. Who saved that? I don't think that was blocked. I think that was just tipped over. That's fine. Okay. Definitely a bit of a nervous start. We're going to need our defenders to show their qualities here. Pavlak, that's pretty. That's just the quality we have. That's what we need to show. God, Mac is getting shut down by McIlvaney here. We're there. Oh, my goodness, it went right to him. All right. Well, it couldn't have possibly started any worse. So, could not have possibly started any worse. Giving the ball away. Dude, that run from the defensive midfielder is insane. How is he doing that? He's definitely not. Is he legitimately playing back there? That's crazy. I mean, he's playing. It's got to be like a Segundo Volante or something. I know this isn't 100% accurate, but it's not telling me. Okay. Oh, he was off. I thought they were calling me for a foul there. Ridiculous. All right, we're playing our way into the game. We're asserting ourselves a little bit more. Got a couple of shots. Got some good possession. All right. I haven't looked like this all year. The runs from the midfield. I mean, my God. Abada's dry. Their wings, I mean, Abada in particular. Hold on. We need a new song. Obviously, your freelancers carried the load so much, but we need a new song. Good. Got the corner out. The song brings us home a lot. We need to come home to the way we play. I really haven't seen us struggle with keeping guys in front of us this much. We're going to need a turnaround in this match because this has just been a bad start. Country road. Let's go. I mean, this is a Max game to go all the way, but he can definitely take this all the way up the field. All right, we got one of their center backs booked. Oh, this is a great spot. Let's go. Mac. We can change the game right here. Vandeven. Mark Rodriguez. It's all right. Like us getting into that spot. Like the way we're keeping the ball going. There you go, Pavlak. There you go. That's such a bad pass, Hendrick. It's our ball, though. Bit chaotic, but... Oh, Seka! Seka says, see you later. Bellarmino Seka. Alrighty. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Kind of back and forth. We're in this, though. Good. Good. They got their second yellow card. We're clearly putting them under a bit more pressure. Especially on that left side. Especially on that left side of the field. Away. That's easy enough. All right. All right, everybody shut the music off, everything. Okay. Look at me right now. Look at me. Eyes on me. That is one of the worst halves of football we played this entire season. Okay, boys. That's one of the worst halves of football we played this entire season. We didn't look like ourselves. We didn't execute well. We're only losing by 1 goal. I guarantee you there's no way we can go out and play worse than that. Right? If we go out there, play the way that we are able to play, we're going to win this game. That has not changed. And we're fortunate that hasn't changed. All right, we're very fortunate. All right. Now we need to be precise and confident with the way we move the ball out of the back. We need to play with confidence. Believe in it. We are good enough to win this game. Believe we're good enough to win this game. Okay? Believe that we're good enough to win this game. Right? And when we get those openings, make the extra pass. It's there. They're pressing us. It is open once we get through it. I know Bellarmino got into one of those spots. Paul got into one of those spots. It's open when we get there. Trust yourselves. Play with confidence. 45 minutes. You play well in these 45 minutes, we're leaving here champions. All right? All right, let's go. Second half, Champions League. It's all left to play for here for Tottenham Hotspur. 45 minutes, 1-0, Real Madrid leads in the Champions League final. And Tottenham needs a spirited turnaround after what was a disappointing first half from them, though they did play their way back into it towards the end. I belong West Virginia. Subs after this highlight. He's so far offside. Why do we have to watch this? Thank you. Down country road. All right, we'll wait for this to wear off. Then we'll make our subs. Country roads. All right, that song helped stabilize us. That song did help stabilize us. There's another song we use in dire times of need to inspire great moments. We're gonna break it out now. Lie of the Tiger. Yeah. Oh, good block. Good coverage by Inacio. Good play. But jeez, Endrick, you have been so bad today, man. Nice play. Thank you for redeeming yourself. All right, are we done with this shout that I did yet? Yes, we're done with it. Okay. Okay, guys, substitutions. Kaya's coming in at striker. Kazuma Kanda is coming in at right wing. Javi Guerra is coming in for Mark Rodriguez, who has not played well this entire game. Javi Guerra is going to come in as a deep-lying playmaker to help us break the press. Bellarmino Seca is going to go out as an attacking midfielder, lining up kind of next to Dominic Pavlak when we are in possession. McIntosh is also off for George Shikichi. Those are the 4 substitutions that I want to make. The final substitution is definitely going to be Jenis Rejovic. I just can't pull the trigger on getting Seca off the field yet. All right, boys, you guys can change this game. Go do it. You guys can change this game. Endrick. Oh, Endrick hits the post. Nice, Gonzalo. That hit the wall? Yeah. That hit the wall. Okay. That's an okay spot to give up a header. Zanini did actually play for us for 6 months, so maybe we can sleeper agent him a little bit. All right, there's some small changes there. Seka's coming off. Just wasn't ready. Janis Rajovic is coming in. We're going to shift into our normal attacking setup. Nothing too crazy right now. I will leave that for right now. All right, Rajovic. Rajovic is coming in for Bellarmino Seka. It's sad, but, you know, Seka it's the second match that he started in a competitive setting in 2 months. It's not, yeah. Can't blame him too much. Okay, here we go. Give me the pass map up here. I want to see that now. Yeah, we'll get more narrow. Okay, we just got a highlight right when I was about to go in and make more tactical changes. Pause. Not a song that we want. What song can get us a goal out of this highlight, chat? What song can get us a goal out of this highlight? I've seen a lot of shouts for it, so we're going to trust the chat on this. We're going Freebird. We're going to trust you guys on this. Rajovic. Inacio. Tottenham Hotspur with 12 minutes to save the treble. Shagichi, Vanderven, Guerra. Oh, you liked that play too. That was coming together quite nicely. Now the shape is weird and they're not looking for Zanini. Good save. Oh, Fiorentina scored. That sucks. It was the man down. I have Pavlak playing the advanced forward spot. We're going to turn that into a complete forward. Then send to a deep lying playmaker on support. Have Rajovic still dropping in to help out. Still remember me. You're traveling on now. Go to Pavlak with the distribution. No, it's insane, dude. We can pass this ball out. We've been doing it all year. I'm not going to change that now. But the other changes we want, so keep that. That sucks. Fine, go all the way. Oh, that really sucks. Because we have the best team in the world. We just lost the Champions League final, like, convincingly. We just didn't even show up. Oh, that really sucks. Oh. $95 points. 4 losses all year. Just didn't even show up in that game. Everybody dropping bad ratings. Their tactic just killed us in the first half. Didn't do anything in the second half, but didn't matter. Gave up a throw-in goal for the second goal. Couldn't create anything, getting terrible ratings from everybody up top. I mean, we won the Premier League for the first time since 1961. We got to celebrate that yesterday. We won the Carabao Cup, our first domestic cup win in England in 24 years. But the Champions League eludes. It eludes us once again. Hey, Sarah, I do appreciate the 10 gifted subs. I do. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Trying to pick me up, but unfortunately, I think I'm just going to be in the mud for a little while. That was really painful. Sometimes you hope you can win. This time, I knew we were supposed to win. And we haven't really been, I would say the only time this entire season we were outplayed like that was this game on August 7th, 17th or whatever it was. That was the only other time we were really like legitimately outplayed in a game this season. And we did get legitimately outplayed in that game. Didn't deserve to win it. No idea why our boys didn't show up, but that is it's a crushing time for the entire front half of our team to go missing. In hindsight, I think that friendly might have been a bad idea. I think that, if you look at Rico Lewis picking up a fatigue issue after the match, I think maybe we were a little tired. J-Lab, thank you for the 39 months. Thank you, Sarah Skywell, for the 10 gifted. Frost, thank you for the 20. I really appreciate it. Confused Phil, thank you for the tier 1. Scratch Monkey, thank you for the 30 months. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. It means the world. Allows us to do all of the things that we do. I really thought this was the one. Last year would have been awesome. Our first full year at Tottenham, but we weren't able to do it. This year, I really thought was the one. I mean, we were so good this year. This team's just so unbelievably talented. But, that Real Madrid hoodoo, they get you to play a bad game at exactly the right time, and we played a bad game at exactly the right time for them. We were just bad. From the start of the game to the second half, the guys we substituted in didn't really do any better. We just were not good. That is so brutal. Unbeaten quad next year, brother. I know we bottled everything last year. I promised you that if we didn't win a trophy, I'd delete Football Manager. And we won 2. So we delivered that, but it's got to be the unbeaten quad next year. I'll accept nothing less than an unbeaten quad next year. We're too good. We are too good. This team is way too talented. We are too good. I mean, we'll see what job offers come up in the offseason. If I don't think if Real Madrid or Bayern or whatever, we'll evaluate those job offers. But we have a really, really good team at Tottenham right now. We have a fantastic team. And we're going to, we've got a tycoon. We're going to be able to make some additions. It sounds like there's some huge money interest in kind of various players around our team. And we'll see how that shakes out. Big transfer stream tomorrow. Real missed chance today. But you know what? We still haven't won the FA Cup, so I'd love to win that too. But yeah, the FA Cup getting away from us was annoying. So the quad, I mean, nobody's ever done the quad. I really believe this team can do that. Another year of seasoning on all these, wonder kids and kind of getting these guys in the prime of their career, whether it be Seka or like Jarell Hato or whatever, just getting those guys in the prime of their career and ready to go. And we should be able to get some big money offers, whether it be Van de Ven or Inacio or Kieran Tall or whatever, or for Rosales. It looks like there's going to be some huge offers that come in. So it's going to be a massive transfer stream tomorrow. But that is it for today. We are going to raid somebody, so stick around for that. Even if you're about to head off for European stuff, let's go make somebody's day. Let's do that. Pilsen is down 1-0. Lille and Aston Villa are halfway through extra time, and they got the drama going. Absolute heartbreak today. Champions League final. And we bottled it, man. I hate the word bottling it, but I think you bottled it if you were the better team. I think we bottled it. The tactic wasn't good enough. Didn't pick the right players. Didn't pick the right idea. I hope we get another shot at them next year because, man, player for player, we're the better team, and that's when you bottle it. Is if player for player, you're the better team, and
Kenny,
you don't win it. And that's what happened today. Yep. Now, I really like Javi Guerra. I actually almost started him in that last game. But, I mean, obviously, hi, YouTube. Sorry, everybody say hi to YouTube. Sorry we couldn't bring home the goods, but the good news is we got another season of the save. We're going into season 10 of the Journeyman. I hope you guys have enjoyed the first 9 seasons on YouTube. It's always a pleasure to read the comments and kind of see what you guys think, because obviously I can interact with the chat here live, but it is always a pleasure to read. I usually read like all the comments on the live channel. So thank you guys for watching the streams or watching the edited versions of the streams and wanting to hang out here. I love you guys. Love everybody here. Fist bump. Thank you so much for the subs, for supporting the stream. I'll see if I'll see you guys in Rotterdam. If you're going to TwitchCon, I will be there. I hope you guys are able to make it too. Always fun to see a lot of you guys, and another good chance to say thank you when we're in person. We'll bounce back. We always do. I mean, we bottled everything last year. We bottled everything, and this year we won the Prem convincingly. We won the League Cup. We just, need a little bit more. Hey, Taglandino, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate you supporting the stream. I've cursed Victoria Pilsen. No, I mean, I was, they did, they got a red card and they did get it to extra time. So I don't know what you want from me, man. Enjoy the raid. Have a great rest of your day. Get the copy paste out. Let's go make their day now. Bye-bye now. Goodbye. Adios. Have a good one. See you later. All right. Oh, no, you had followers only. Oh, no. Shoot, that's annoying. All right. Sorry, I was telling him that he should turn off followers only.
Qua.
Q-U-A, qua. What is this word? Qua is a preposition used in formal speech on writing that means in the capacity or character of someone or something. It is used synonymously with as to indicate that someone or something is being referred to or thought about in a particular way. The artist qua are... What? Qua is a preposition used in formal speech or writing that means in the capacity or character of something or something. It is used synonymously with as to indicate someone or something is being referred to or thought about in a particular way. The artist qua artist is less interesting to me than the artist as a human being. It's the first word of the day that I'm still not entirely sure how I'm supposed to use this word. Prepositions are rare on word of the day. All right. Anyway, my brain is blown up. See you guys at the end. See you guys for freaking transfers. Dang it! I thought this was it.